Welcome everyone. Let me make sure it's not on subscriber chat. There we go. Welcome. I took it off. Let me know if that worked. If it's not on subscriber live, if you're not a sub, if you could comment. There we go. I see you. Hi, beautiful. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. How are we doing today on this beautiful Tuesday? Now they go that way. This is Palo Santo TikTok. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Did anyone receive a notification? Or were y'all just scrolling on TikTok? Hi Martha, welcome. So good to see you. On a spiritual roller coaster for sure. Girl, I feel you. Don't think you're the only one. We're being forced to really let go of like even weird shit. Like for me, I didn't even realize I was like 15 minutes late to an appointment. And they were like, okay, you think you were late or you were late? And I was like, I didn't even think I was late, but I was late, right? So even like weird little shit, like feeling like bad when you're late to appointments, like they've been doing some shit like that to me. So if you've been getting hit with like what I call dumb shit, girl, you are not alone. Yeah, it's been a lot of what I call dumb shit coming up. Some bullshit. Hi, beautiful Shannon. Welcome. I'm going to pull a card and then we'll get started. Just cleansing, removing any dense energy real quick. And let's see what we got. Let's see what's our message for today before we get started, darlings. What do we got? What message before we begin our beautiful divine healing for today? What do we got? Welcome, Sophia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, let go and transform caterpillar. Hi, Carmen. How are you? Ooh, the wind just started right now. Carmen, look what you did. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, only accept what's for your highest and best of intentions. Shield anything that's not for your highest and best. Set up your parameters, all that good stuff. Tell your team, talk with your team real quick. And then we'll get started. I'm well and you. Girl, I've been getting like what I was saying, a lot of little bullshit triggers. Like being late to appointments, letting go of that. It's weird shit for me. Like for me, it's really, honestly, I said it's dumb shit. And I went swimming yesterday, so I got some sun coats for y'all today. The only was letting you know I came in. Yeah, I know. They be always announcing y'all. Look, Soul Journey came out. Soul Journey and Soul Love came out together. I'll show you. These are the cards. This is the first one that popped out. Soul Journey, number 9. And then Soul Love. So let's see what these have to say. Number 9, number 33. We know. So let's see what they say. 9 and 33. 9 and 33. You're ready to start. Hi, beautiful. A new chapter is beginning for you right now. This time, go easy on yourself. Be the courageous, loving being you are. Breathe into the present moment and allow any anxieties to drop away. Enjoy the journey and stop thinking the future will bring something better. When the future arrives, it will be now. Step out of the shadow of your past. Ain't that the damn truth? The collective is doing that shit right now. All that matters is what you decide to do from this moment. Your life is yours to live in whatever way is meaningful to you. You brought yourself to this life and you are responsible for the quality of it. I almost said guilt. Release guilt. Trying to understand your reason for coming here will just hold you back. Just remember everything you have done was the best thing to do at the time, or you thought it was. As you move forward, you will understand your motives. Experiences allow you to better handle crisis. You are now deliberately creating a new chapter in your life. You are such an amazing pioneer. Ain't that the damn truth? Let's see, 33 is the next one that came out. So we got 2 today. 33, 33, 33, 33, 33. Where's the, oh, hold up. It says, unconditional love. Welcome, everybody. You are clear. Pure love. Nothing from your past will block your dreams. Ain't that the damn truth? Your future will be nothing like what has been before. You are at the center of your universe, looking outward through your experiences. When you look out in balance, you are seeing through love and will experience many variations of love. Make love your purpose. Find it wherever you can. If you begin to introduce anything to your world that does not feel like love, shift your awareness, your energy, or your eyes until you return to love. Become so devoted to your purpose of love that no one will sway you from it. That's the fucking truth. I ain't been letting nobody sway me. Unconditional love is not about tolerating or diminishing yourself to make another feel good. These unconditional actions that will make you feel less than or resentful. Wow. Let me make sure that shit on that one. Oh no, there's a little piece. If you are trying to believe something that is not your truth, it will feel awful because you are not in agreement with your soul. Your job is to feel balanced in every moment. If you can't go easy on yourself as it is, just a sign that you are yet to love something about yourself. I roll my eyes. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. Yeah, but that's definitely been the thing for the collective, is allowing anything that keeps you from fully loving yourself exactly as you fucking are. That has been coming up for us all to release. Welcome, Jack. So good to see y'all. So those are your messages. We'll get into the healing. Welcome, beautiful. Anything specific you guys want to work on? I got some beautiful sun codes for y'all today. I was in the sun all freaking day yesterday. Like, bam, sun. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to ground everyone. Ask that our teams come in to protect us during our healing. Asking the Most High God to protect our space. Asking all available angels to come in and protect our space while we heal collectively together. Anyone trying to project any negative energy to me or to anyone in this space, I ask that they be removed immediately. Anyone trying to siphon mine or the Divine Collective's energy, I ask that they be removed. Anyone trying to control anyone in this space, I ask that they be removed. Alright, grounding to beautiful Mother Gaia first. Only accept what's for your highest and best of intentions as always. I was at the beach Saturday and totally forgot to share the videos in Telegram. Oh, yeah, definitely share those for sure. I was on the sun, but I didn't take any videos or anything like that. Just swimming, except for my highest and greatest good. Yes. Welcome, Heather. Welcome, everyone. Grounding everyone to beautiful Mother Gaia first. She's so happy, like the shifts that are happening on our physical earth is so beautiful. Connecting everyone to Source, God Creator, whatever you believe in, universe. It's all unconditional love, releasing all titles. So, there we go. Let me know if y'all can hear the music okay, and then we'll get started. We'll bring in some beautiful sun codes for the collective first and whatever's needed. Because I know in a lot of places it's like really hot for some people, so people aren't able to like be in the sun too much. But right now, my team has been saying the more you could be in the actual sun, the better you'll feel, the quicker you'll transmute, and the more you'll feel like you're in your body. So make sure you're getting that sun. I'm already feeling throat chakra. Mine felt fine until I came on here. So we're definitely going to work on that as well. But let's go ahead and cleanse. Let's bring in the sun codes and cleanse real quick. Do a quick cleanse. Hi, beautiful. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Siasosia tokoyo sotorisia. Siatashotia sialeto kono easiatoa. Siatosia uturu subiatia satoachua. We're bringing in some elements, elemental upgrades, element upgrades like air, fire, earth, and water energy is what's coming through. They're showing me all 4 of them. Breathe. Dobale site shutukoya tioto tiato yokoya siato chokoto kotorio siare. Zirabeya siato chokoro si shatua si borisia sotokotohaya. Boleya siato shoha. Si boto si akaboteya molo etikatoa ya siashoto. Sitia suro shotokoa. Yabaya sutari suteshitikia tu yasi bote yasiate chukoyo. Biaye suto chore siatia sato chi aleseto chu. Siato choko hapote siavoshenita koyo soto yo tokoto yo toya. Lebo yasia shehato. Boholosi shakabo ihata soto moto yasi bote shotia tobore. Abolesia shotikatua. Aboyasia hoshotoya kaboita yosotocho. Welcome everybody. I see y'all rolling in. So that was a lot of sun codes and an upgrade on all our elements like earth, air, fire, water, energy. Whew, I've been getting a lot of fire upgrades, so that's pretty cool to see all those come through right now. Welcome everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. I see y'all rolling in. We could definitely work on throat. I'm gonna do throat and stomach together. Throat, heart, tummy together, energy. So we can work on that throat chakra and making sure we are loving ourselves, because that is really what we're being forced to do. Just being forced to love ourselves and forced to chill. At least that's been my experience. So let's work on these. I know. Isati obolosia shotiki apoyo. Bitiasia shatomia hasitu koyasia hashoti hasore suboshoaya. I am allowed to speak. Doya shoti hatoa. Bisia shatomia kayo. Alisi hashutukua. I'm allowed to share through my experiences. Tobayesia shotikua tuborisa. No one can silence my collective. Dobayesia shotukua. Siria shobole sutosha. Siato chukua habole shone toyo subotochu. Siaka ua akua. Ziawuo shitekalo te sia hawasha. Pulling this all the way down, cleansing the gut as well. Reaffirming no entities, no energetic parasites can attach to our solar plexus or our vessels. Diashotokoa. Biasi shotoa shobalestia shoatua. Sibukoyo kiakayo koyo shiatu. Sita shaposiati bore karato molotokoa. Ianeno moyo siashe tokoya sivote. Siratiko toshotia siabale. Ushoisia. Kayo biaseto chonena yekua. Yato yosia sheto habaya suashu. Now we're moving up to the heart, fully releasing anything that's keeping you from loving your beautiful self exactly as you are, because you are perfect and you are divine in your own beautiful way. Fuck what society says, fuck what people say, love yourself. Biaseto chineta koto dia toyo toyo siate chukua. Zirare boresia shaku. Releasing all projections against you, loving yourself, they're saying. Any envious energy being projected at your heart. I know I've been getting that a lot, so any envy being projected, especially if you are loving yourself and focus on just self, people are projecting hate energy and envy energy at you, so release that. Dobaya soshia hawa utokoya sibore shata sia sokua tiatu motolo tokayo yosutocho aluboyoko diramaya sia shotokuya yasiate Irayoyo koile etamatele totoko toyo sorosha. Siate hasapote chonia tua. I love me. I choose me. I trust me. Ndobaya sia shatoko isabetia tolotoko. Sitiata tochi abalu ma ea ua. Siate esumoyo koayo koakayo kaletu potocha. Release the being great at being in, what is the word? Being put under pressure. You thrive under pressure, but release that you have to always be in pressure mode from your heart space. They're saying you don't always have to feel pressured or feel a certain way. Like everything falls on you, your shoulder energy. Releasing unworthiness continuously. You are worthy. You are loved. I'm hearing I could have done things different. So release the woulda, coulda, shoulda again, because there's nothing you could have done different. You're kind of engaging yourself in that energy. Utia halushi ahua shumayo, hisia shalushu, siabu alalea uya kayushu biashumale kuwa. Let's continue to release guilt and shame, specifically in the heart space and in the tummy area. You have nothing to feel guilty about. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Release that. Even if someone's projecting that energy at you, because a lot of the people that came up against the Divine Collective are receiving their karma, so they're projecting their guilt and their shame at you still. So continue to transmute guilt and shame and jealousy, because they're definitely projecting that energy to your heart space. Siahashole vaya soshiakura abalenono leshia siakaya shutukua bayokua bayokushore You can also say things like, I do not accept other people's karma, they're telling me to say, because I'm seeing that in the heart space energy. So I do not accept other people's karma. Doya siboteshia, if they're projecting it at me. Doya sia shotia tapaya surasha lewa subaya kwa. Like I literally am seeing someone say, here, you carry this for me energy. No, we don't carry any people's baggage for them. Doya sia shotokua, sitoya sia shotia resuaya. We do not. Doya shiabaya siatalo, kaya kure sare shalua. Sia tu chori, sia te chale, kalomaya, sia tu choro sarare ware shalea, wa shotoko, si batacho. They're saying dreams do come true. Di sia sholaya. So there's something against like fairy tale projections or against a happy ending in your heart space. So this could have been projected at you as a child, or this could have been something that maybe you watched fairy tales and someone said, oh, that's only in fairy tale energy. You're holding that in your heart space. So say things like, miracles always happen to me. I do believe my dreams will come true. My dreams are already here. My fairy tale, my happy ending is already here energy. So the release what's not. Siate shobora sia halashimotoyo sira aruashiate. Siato shokoayata. Thank you for resubscribing. Diashotokoya kayako. Some of this is held in your throat, like speaking against what you want energy. So cleanse the throat with that one. I believe in miracles. I believe in fairy tales. I expect miracles in unexpected ways always. Yeshua. Siraria oraresia sharea orakaria robaria siamale. Leluaya sutochoa, Iasutorosia tashotoya siate yeshishi, Toya siborea aluma ekawa sotoa, Zerea urishia siabalu ashia, Ekau ekayuro alabawa. There we go. You guys could always pin that. Feel free to write that and pin it like repeatedly. It's okay. I like when Carmen does it. She even puts her little shields. I love that. So feel free to put that in the comments, you guys, for anyone that just comes in here. I want people to say that when they come in here and everywhere. Like I want it to be an everywhere thing they go. Breath work will be nice right now. We could definitely reset the nervous system real quick with some breath work. Yeah, let's do that. They're saying, let's drink some water and then we'll reset our nervous system. So everybody has this ability to reset their nervous system. They want me to say, I literally spoke with the angel on the physical today, and she was like, we need to tell people, especially if you feel like you're an earth angel energy, you have the ability to reset your nervous system. So make sure you're resetting whenever you feel called. So let's intentionally reset our nervous system. Releasing the spirit of anxiety, any nerves, any anxious energy, any fear-based energy coming up with this, releasing that. I am calm, I am safe, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. That's what we're rewriting. Uya ya uaye, alea ochoaya kwa, ayasi shobiatira alma, ua shine ua, iayuria usho, kiakawa suboresha, Hayosubia shia olo yate motokotochua. Ayasi bareya ishobinia akuati borale usho iasupoia halubia seshono jare uro yale ya uakua shayakua. I allow, they're saying for us to say if we feel called, I allow my vessel to be calm. I allow my vessel to be at peace. I allow myself to feel safe. I allow myself to be in a state of gratitude and tranquility. It is okay. Uya uya kune ale uashu. Releasing all chaos. There is no chaos. Obia, obia, aluayasi, shaya kune atua, aluya apawa, sharu ale yunua, sirura shwa, akalerurarea. Ariabe bushore supoto yekaya umyate subishia hashi guru hale yorua yera haloshi aru hayo yaruru shuluku ye raru ariaru aru ashuluku saleyo. There we go. Hola, welcome everybody, welcome. Let's drink some water. That was beautiful. Let's ding a little. Let's get our danging on. We're being shown grandmother energy heavy, grandma figure. Yeah, definitely connect if you feel like connecting. If it's a passed on loved one, connect if you feel called. Let's see if there's any messages that need to come through. I'm literally hearing, tell her to be strong. Tell them to be strong. Yeah, they're literally saying what they've been telling me, like remembering that suffering is a choice. Releasing, you could literally say, I close all cycles of suffering and I allow myself to release all suffering energy. So we may do that next, releasing some suffering energy and closing the cycle, they're saying, of suffering energy. And discontent, they're highlighting those two words together. So let's release any suffering energy, any discontent. Know that you are strong. And release, they're really talking about, this is collective, that's why it's been coming up a lot as well. Releasing lack mentality is another thing they're saying. In order for things to shift in your physical, because you're doing all the things right, but you still in your mind have a lack mentality. So anytime you catch yourself in let's say a lack mentality thought process, immediately seeing that process is coming up so that you can intentionally release it. Like, let's say, I don't know, let's use physical, like bill energy. Let's say you have, I don't know, something due at the end of the week. It's like $500 and you're like, I have $250 right now, I should just save it. No, remembering that's just an old program that you have to save. Everything is circulating for you. So you could always say that as affirmation. All my abundance is always circulating and returning to me times 10. Remember, you guys, I told you about the jingle that I have always plays in my head the minute I'm about to take my debit card out. So make sure y'all releasing those. And for me, I've been getting hit with a lot of like feeling late energy. So releasing the thought that you did things late, or even like things like appointment being late energy. Because for me, my team's always told me everything I do is always on time. Sometimes it's literally like the day of that I have to do something, but remembering you are always on time energy. So release all the stuff that makes you feel like you're not. So we're gonna do that one, roll all that into this next transmission. But just say those things already. Know that you are abundant. Know that everything's shifting. The 20th of this month is gonna be it's already happening for a lot of us, but a lot of magical shift energy. And continue to say that everything's shifting in my favor currently. Everything is changing in divine timing. Everything is as it should be. Yeah, that's what they're really saying right now. So let's release anything that makes us feel like we're not on time or things aren't working out, right? They're also saying any rushed energy, anytime you felt like you had to be rushed or like in a hurry, to release that energy. Release rushed energy. I'm never in a rush. I always have so much time, right? Doya yakuaya siashia toro ale. Ira arabasia shutukikaya kore sotoshia. Siba le moa. Yakuria ala ashwaha. Sia atura. Ra remaro aria are. Riakarua. Levua tarua sisha. Koya konarea oria ua. Siatea yoshura ara. Yaku koyo koya koya ka. Koyo 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 koya koya koya. Etiata batiata. Yeah, rush energy is coming up for us to release, y'all, because we're never supposed to be in a rush. So Mimi, I definitely resonate with that my team's been putting me in rush situations so that I could release all past rushed energy and feeling like always rushed somehow. So release that. The minute you feel that, like your stuff's like, what the heck's happening? It's so you can release that. Just see it for that it's that. Diatu mokoya koya kaya kayo kwa. Itayo sosho. Bayo mere aya ia soyo. Yarea odia toyo koto toya tiata to toyo to. Tiarasia tachua. Iria taruasia. I'll answer that question in just a minute after this transmission, MG. Tia tuaya kuraya toya. Delia koya tia toyo tia. Atobia sia shato re haleta katu. Arama yokua. Arama yotuarasia shatuya. There we go. That's a big shift in the heart space that's happening right now for a lot of y'all. So just allow that. Let's drink some water. I'm going to ding a little and then I'm going to answer MG's question. So the question was how to release, if someone borrowed money or refuses to pay, how do I release? So first of all, when people, anything to do with money, when someone asks you for money, when you hand someone money, make sure you say things like, this does not tie them into my spiritual abundance, my abundant well energy, my abundant fountain of abundance, however you choose to say it, because we have all of them, right? So when someone borrows money from you or hands you money, make sure you have that running through your mind, right? But if you let them borrow money and they are refusing to pay you back, one, forgive them. I know it hurts when someone don't pay you back, especially when it's family kind of energy. Forgive them, release the energy, and say something like they do not have access to my abundant energy. That's keeping them tied to your abundance. That's why people that are not good energies borrow money from people that are high vibrational, so that it's kind of like a cord. They're somehow attached to you. And if you're angry and bitter about them not paying you back, guess what? That's still another way to siphon and feed them. That's why it's important that you forgive yourself, forgive the anger and the hate part, like I hate you and fuck you, motherfucker, for not paying me back, because that's what we feel when someone doesn't pay us back, right? Like, you fucking bitch energy. That has to go, right? You have to forgive them, because sometimes they do it intentionally, sometimes they just do it like other forces are using them to do it energy. Like, you have to really just cover it all around, where you forgive them, you release the energy, hi beautiful, and say those things. This does not tie them into my abundance. And if someone's handing you money right now, this is big and collective energy. All the people that came up against the divine collective, a lot of them that stole actual physical money from us through siphoning, now those people are being forced to pay us back energy. But that does not mean you take the money from their hand. So if someone that, let's say, now all of a sudden wants to come back and pay you back energy and say they're sorry, you have the choice right there to take that money or not take that money. From my perspective, my team has said, no, I do not accept money from any of these people. My team has literally said, it don't matter if they come here with the briefcase full of money, I'm not taking it from them. I say I allow the Most High to pay me back. Just say those things as well. You don't need any money from these people. If people are trying to come to give you, even if it's $100 because they fucked you over, you guys, there may be a negative intention in that. So you always say things, if you choose to take it, because they're telling me to run through all the scenarios. If you choose to accept it, I will not. So anybody in my physical, don't even try it. So you could say, if any negative intention was sent with this money, that negative intention, you could either return it to sender or you can transmute it for something else. That's up to you what you choose to do in that moment. But make sure you say it does not tie them into my abundant energy. It does not allow them into my abundant well of you, a fountain of abundance that I have. Say something like that energy. Even thousands, I would not, Zena, but you have to ask your team on those things. Because remember, it's up to you what you choose to accept or not. But from what my team has shown me, there's a lot of people already trying to do that in my physical that came against me. They're trying to get their little money together so they can come with their little I'm sorry. I don't need it. I know that my abundant energy is abundant and it's coming towards me, and it doesn't come from a low vibrational energy that worked against me in any way. So I don't have to accept that. It doesn't matter what it is for me. But everyone is their own human. Everyone makes their own choices. So let your higher self lead you in that moment. Don't let your ego or what has happened with that individual control the situation. Really tap in with your higher self and get the answer from your soul what to do in that moment. But I could say the ones that are watching me that worked against me, I don't care how much you come at me, what you come with, I don't need it from you. I will be repaid, so I don't have to worry about it. I don't borrow money or lend money anymore. I give it. I'm not expecting anything back. Also, when you give intentionally, like if I'm seeing like you give like a homeless person money, make sure you remove your energy off of it. Because remember, energy is fluid, right? Energetic exchanges are real. So that's why, because remember, energy is fluid, right? Energetic exchanges are real. So that's why you say that as well. If you give someone money, I remove my energy off of this money and it doesn't tie them into my abundance. Because especially if you're handing someone money, it makes a difference, right? You really, there's some exchange there. So always say those things to protect yourself. Hi, beautiful, welcome. Just so that nobody has access to it. And that's why people do borrow money and then they don't pay you back, because that anger ties them to your abundance. So Don't let them win. Forgive them, but that doesn't mean you ever let them borrow money again. You forgive, you release, and you may release the person. Like, that don't mean you get to come in and hang out with me again. No, you release. You taught me the lesson I needed to learn. See, everything is a lesson, you guys. If we stop with, I know it hurts. Our humans hurt. I get it. I fucking get it, because I fucking hurt too. But we have to really look at everything as a lesson. What am I learning from this experience? What did this individual teach me, right? What was I destined to meet, or why was I destined to be betrayed with the money situation with this person? What was it showing me? What did I need to see about myself? Like, maybe you're overgiving, because I know Amanda has been so overgiving in this life, where my team was like, you would literally give your last fucking dollar if you could. And I would. That's why I say you have to really see who you're giving your energy to, your money to, because not everyone deserves it. And I get it when people are going, like right now, there's two sides in the collective. There's us, the Divine Collective, that have been going through it, and we're receiving lots of miracles right now. This whole month is full of miracles, my team has told me, for the Divine Collective. And then there's the other side of that. So what happens when these people come and they're crying and they're hurt and they're like, my car got repoed, I lost my job, all this is happening to me? You have to really step outside of yourself for a minute and say, my spirit team's showing me that these are the people that worked against me. Maybe you didn't know those are the people that worked against you, but you called judgment somewhere and asked for your shit back and cut cords and cleansed and all that shit. And now your cousin is telling you they're losing their job, their car's being repoed, they can't pay their bills, and you got all this abundance right now. Your job is to automatically see that maybe that person may have worked against you some way, and not allow yourself to say, oh, this is my cousin, I should help, because that still ties you back into the loop again. You see what I'm saying? That's the point. We can't go back into the loop anyway. Even if you have the money to help them, why are they going through those things right now? You have to see that. Why? It could even, I'm hearing teacher as well, so I don't know. Some of our teachers are going through shit. Whatever your teacher is for you, it could be any kind of teacher. But there's people or energies that use people against us to work against us. Now, if they're going through some shit, you could always say this, because I always do this now whenever I hear people going through shit. I always say, I ask that these people get the help they need if they did not work against anyone in any kind of malicious way, and that's why they're going through what they're going through, because karma is being handed out left and right now, you guys. So people are going through it, and some of them are family to us, and I have been shown lots of coffins. So remember that they sent death magic to a lot of us, right? And to our kids. Right? That energy is all returning. So yes, it's gonna hurt us. Yes, we don't want an innocent child to get hurt or anything like that, but guess what? They sent that to you, and they wanted you and your innocent children gone. So we didn't do these things. These were sent our way, and we just have to allow the Most High to balance the scales, right? And that's all that's happening right now. So if you're receiving a lot of good stuff and you feel like moving energy, please listen to that, because my team has really been saying, like, when you feel like it's time, it's time. You know, don't question it, don't doubt it. And don't feel bad for leaving them behind. And yeah, they're gonna talk shit and say, now they're on the street and look at you now. Yeah, but they put themselves on the street, and they put their low vibrational energy that they continue to send to you, helped you more grow and evolve, because remember, that triggered a wound in you to heal that part of you. So you did the work. So you can't feel bad. And I know a lot of us are feeling it, especially if you're an empath, earth angel energy. You are feeling intense the karma side, because you are Even if you're trying to ignore it like I am, I'm trying to ignore the cries because I can literally hear them. But I didn't do that to them, right? And you have to see that. And so you can't get like, damn, I want to cry for them either. You have to just know that it's for their ascension as well. And it's up to them if they choose their ascension. You know, that don't have nothing to do with us. To help them when they didn't want to change. Yeah, we can't. And that's why they still tell me to talk about X energies returning, you guys. The answer on X energies right now is no. Especially if you dealt with narcissists, they're gonna come and, hey, let me help you with the bill. Let me try to cut your yard. Hey, can I paint something? No, the answer's no. The answer's I forgive you. Yes, I forgave you a long time ago. But you do not have access as a friend. You do not have access to help me in any way. I have released you with love and gratitude because every past energy Amanda's ever had, I released them with love and gratitude for the lesson because they all taught me something about myself, and they all taught me a womb that I needed to see within myself that I didn't see before. I did not see that I love so much that I always gave all of me to them, right? So you have to always see what you learned from these people. Rule number main one that many divine feminines are learning is we do not give our power away to a man. And until we stop doing that, our divine match ain't gonna come. We're gonna continue to meet karmics that are happy to take our power and our energy, right? So see those things too. You have to make sure you don't give your power away to no one. That's why I tell y'all to say it all the time. I do not give my power away to no one or nothing, because in relationships, women do that a lot. We're like, oh, I love my man when my man's doing good for me. And we do. And it's great to be that way with the right one, right? But don't just hand all of you over. It's literally like we put our beautiful divine energy on a silver platter and we're like, here, it's yours. No, that's yours. That's always yours. It's okay to y'all come together aligned and y'all both go up together. That's the difference, right? But you never put them above you. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that until they had me really looking at my past human lifetimes of being a man where I didn't do that. And I still didn't get it, y'all. Like, I'm thinking, I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. I didn't get what they were trying to tell me I was doing wrong, but it was giving your power away. Maybe you don't know it. That's why they had me do that video of if I consciously or subconsciously gave away my power or my gifts to someone that I loved, I revoke that consent. Because somewhere a long time ago, maybe you gave it to your mom, your dad, an auntie, an uncle, a cousin, someone that, maybe did something not so good to you energy. So keep those things in practice. I don't give my power away to no one or nothing. Yeah, you can either raise your man or you can, yeah, exactly, she. The point is to raise together. And if you are with someone who is in competition with you, you better see that. And it's a real deal, because in my life, my ex-narcissist was always in competition with me. And I always kind of maybe liked the competitive game back then. But now it's just weird. Like, we're not supposed to be in competition with each other. If you're with a person, you're supposed to, you uplift me, I uplift you. I celebrate you, you celebrate me. You're a winner, I'm a winner. We're winners together. We win together. It's not you win and then I just watch you win. If someone's continuing to put you in that energy, that is not a divine match. That is someone who's only using your own power to uplift themselves and make you feel less than and keep you there, like pet energy. I keep saying that pet energy is a real thing, you guys, especially with divine feminines that work with, we'll just say, toxic men. We attract sometimes toxic men because they feel our healing energy. Thank you, Shay. I see you. They feel our divine, loving, healing, nurturing energy. And even if they can just come around for a second, they walk away feeling great. So that's why it's important to have boundaries. Put up your shields against these individuals. Do your cord dissolvings. Do your spiritual cleanses. Say things like, no one can masturbate to my energy. Because for Amanda, that was a real fucking deal. I had a whole fucking coven masturbating to my energy with the moon cycles. It was fucking weird. So say that no one has permission to masturbate to my energy. Men and women, y'all, you have to cover both. And set your parameters what you want. You can say things like, their dick won't work no more. I'm sorry, TikTok. You could say things like the woman won't receive her Zen moment, you know? Whatever. But you have to somehow put a parameter. Okay, if you're going to cross this boundary, this is what's going to happen to you, energy. So those kind of things help people get off of you as well, literally. So say those things. If you know someone that does that, or you start thinking sexually of someone out of the blue, that is them pulling at your sacral sexual energy. You are not meant to dream of that with someone, and you are not meant to think of that with someone, or randomly think of calling or texting them, because they're doing that to your energy. So just protect yourselves on those things. Maybe someone needed to hear that part about the toxic ex. So just work on releasing that, and don't let them. And if they keep popping into your head when you do your cord dissolvings, say, I dissolve all cords mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, right? They cannot connect to me in any dimension. They cannot connect to me in my dream space. Cover it all, right? As above, so below shit, and so mote it be. Whatever you need to say, right? But so they can't connect, right? Because it's weird, y'all. It's weird. There's some weird ass fucking people out here. They're really clinging on for dear life right now. So, and I do have to say, there's a lot of. You want me to say that? I gotta triple check. There's a lot of programs that we have been taught for many years that are like literally going out the window. So if you're getting like continued like teaching energies of what you've been taught, whether it be religious, whether it be like school stuff, whatever teachings are not serving you, they're gonna come up so you can let them go. Like for me, that's why that whole religious program hit hard. Because it's forced to come up to be released energy. So whatever you feel on that kind of stuff. So let's do a transmission and release programs. Anything keeping us stagnant with programs or old teachings that no longer serve us for our highest and best of intentions only. Any limiting beliefs with this, just let it go. All limitations, anything keeping you thinking it has to look like this, that's limitation. That's limiting beliefs, limiting energy. That's what's got to go. So let's release that as well with this one. Just breathe, okay? This is pretty up. I feel it heavy, so let's release it. Sia shuko aya sia salu. Sira aramaya susho iakalu ayatua. We have no limitations, yes. Dia sia shoa atea. Raakalo shapaya. Any conscious, any subconscious beliefs that are ready to be released, we allow them now. Doya sia shotokaya sia taruare. Reaborea si shiakaria sia halu miakawa. Tore arshenia sia shubore sia shatayo. Sia corea si voshara care suboto celle. Corea sia batashia sia bania. Yora aramayo si shole atawa. Iatumo yokua apawa shenia sia tolo alea. Ira aramayo koyo koya. Lea awa ashenya sira arawa. There we go. That was a big pull. Pull like really majorly at the heart space and the subconscious. Allow that shift. I have no limits. I have no limits. There we go. There we go. That was a good one. Me too. Me too. That was a good one. Thank you, Felicia. Oh, he's so cute. He's the journal. Oh, he's like a little astronaut. He's so cute. That's us. Okay, they want me to do this next one for grounding. So it's very similar in the way, man, I feel like this one's for me. Like how we float, so energy, keeping us grounded in our body. They're saying grounded and centered. Oh, I like it. Hi, beautiful Billy, welcome. A lot of root work, yeah. So keeping us grounded in our body, centered. Root work has no power over me. It never has, it never will. You could say those things too. But let's just release anything that keeps you ungrounded mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And let's allow ourselves to be grounded and centered. And somebody, they keep showing me a book. So if you have just, or if you've had this book, they've done this to me before. Read the book that you know you need to read. There's something in there for you. They're talking to me too. Mora arishinia ira volo shakawa. Sia tumolo ai arora arabaya karia ushoaya silo boyo koya kayaku jaria orore abari mariri alemono dera beria raruaria urukoro bari kara koro alewa iatononia iakora ya sia shoto iatomori Aria urori arurori raboreya rebarina urukuru rebarea roborea shara soboto jera boloya koya boya toria 8. There we go. Billy said I'm doing a bit of a controversial film this week, religion versus spirituality. Yeah, my team has definitely told me the only terms that Amanda is allowed to use is the Most High God, and any religious teachings that I have looked through, investigated, all that good stuff, that I no longer use the names attached to religion. That's what my team has said. Of course, I still channel Mary Magdalene energy, God's source energy, right? But any other names related or tied to religion, they don't want me to use them. They said no. I got goosebumps all over my head when you said that. Yes. So that's what they've told me. This is beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, because now they're trying another end of manipulation, right? And we see it for what it is, right? I'm just here for the shenanigans. But thing. So, yeah, just release any programs. It's all programs. And we knew that they were going to come up at a certain time to be released collectively. And we either choose to stay in the low vibration that they're trying to make of that, or we shift it, right? Because that's been a plan they've been trying to do, working against us all this time. I know, it's crazy. Yeah. They trying every way they can. Yeah. Yeah. And we see it, right? We see it. And you're never late at seeing it too, because my team was like, no, everything you said exactly when you were supposed to. And I'm like, okay. Look, now they give me a puzzle. I do not give my power away to no one or nothing. And I always say bitch at the end of that one. No one or nothing, bitch. Bitch, get out of my way. Let's drink water. You did exactly at perfect time. Yes, thank you, Maria. Thank you for saying that. I could definitely see it for what it is. So much easier to see it and let it go now. Yeah. Yeah, and it was a lot. And it also was like another heart opening for me, because it was still like in your mind when you're a little kid and you betray God energy, right? And that was something that triggered a lot of us divine feminines and masculines from stepping into our power, because we didn't want to somehow betray what we've been taught our whole life energy. So that's why it happened. And that's why I say it doesn't matter what plan the other forces try to use, it still works out in our favor. And it's been divinely orchestrated from the ancient times that this is going to work for us. So that's why my team's like, stop worrying about you doing or saying something wrong, because it's all helping do a build-up energy, then to all release it energy. So it still works out for us. What we just released, my whole crown and third eye tingling. Good, 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 good. Let me see if there's anything else for the collective, and then I'm going to tap in with personals if anyone wants one, and if not, it's okay. I know they wanted me to talk about a little more on that, especially because I feel like people had questions still with the religious part of it, and that's all they've said is just the words are Most High God, source, universe, or you could say your higher self energy, or just like the terms of what we've been taught not to use anymore. Like, I do have to say the word J, not to use it anymore. And if you guys know what it is, just that's the word they tell me not to use anymore. And that's going to be pretty big, so you guys can see what's about to transpire in the world. All of a sudden, they're going to want you to focus on the J that we've been taught of. That's coming up in future stuff, teachings, where you're going to start seeing it on billboards. You're going to start seeing, are you saved? And then they're going to use the word J. And again, it's to try to put you back in the savior energy, and of you're not supposed to tap into your gift energy and praising something else energy. That's what my team said. So you guys will see that in the future, or if you could already be seeing it. They literally put a big one here where I am in Temple. It's like right by the Target, and it has the J name, and it literally has like a Red Cross energy. And now I know, Carmen, me and you talked about this. I'm so glad you're here. Why I tell you, when I dreamt my dad, and my dad is huge spiritually, like the dad I had in this physical. Why he told me a long time ago, he said the regular cross energy, he said that is not good. He came to me in a dream when I was first awakening energy, when I was barely in my healing, and I dreamt my dad, and he said to not praise the cross. And I've wore like crazy, like the regular cross, the earrings, the rings, all of it. So and I was like, no, that had to have been something else. I kept trying to convince myself, but now I know the Ankh is okay, but the other cross and the one with the man is not. So that's what they've told me as well. Yeah, the cross is now what they want to do now. Exactly, that's the new manipulation. The new manipulation with the J name. So I don't know, you guys. We just have to, I want everyone to have their own, what they feel right now. And I want everyone to do what you feel. Please listen to your soul on what you choose. And I'm not turning anyone away for believing in the other way. I still want you to come in here and heal if you feel called. But I'm just saying for Amanda will not voice those terms anymore. What is the symbol around your neck? I was always forget to ask people. I don't know much about it. This is the Ankh. This is what is worn. I've seen an aspect of me in Egyptian times. We have these spiritually, some of us, around our neck. I wrote this in a journal before I even got it. Like I had so many, how do we call them? Visions, what is the right word for those? Premonitions of this cross. Because this cross is the one my team says is okay. The Ankh. And I dreamt this cross so much when I was healing, even when my dreams they were trying to like interfere with my dreams. But we are, a lot of us, priest and priestess from that time. So that's why we carry the magical ability. It's our souls. So you can't praise something that's outside of yourself, right? I told me I'm sick, Metro. I don't know what you mean, love. So those kind of things, they've been shown to me. And I remember my dad saying it so clear in my dream. He said it in Spanish to me. So you guys know Spanish, I could say it exactly how he said it. He said, no, mija, la cruz no es bueno. No te lo pones. No te... For me not to wear the cross, for me not to, literally, you hear? Because it wasn't a symbol of good. It's a symbol to keep people limited and feeling guilty and feeling like they're a sin energy. When, like I tell y'all, that's why my team kept showing me stuff with religion, because in this life I was brought up Catholic. And when I got pregnant with my daughter, I was 16. I wasn't married through Catholic religion, because I'm speaking of the religious part of it. My pastor told me that my child was not of God, because she didn't come through a united ceremonied marriage through the church. So that made me believe that, again, I was a sinner again, and again that God didn't give me my daughter. The Most High God didn't give me my daughter energy. So all those things were coming up again for me so that I could see that. But you don't kind of see it until you're like, okay, now I see it. But just know that you're not a sinner. We have to really stop saying that. Or humans have to stop thinking that they sin somehow. We're not born sinners. We don't have to be baptized of our sins. We are here born divine, abundant, unconditional love. So whatever book has taught humans that we are sinners for just coming into this world, that is not true. So that's why my team is literally saying we have no guilt, and that's to keep people in guilt and shame and limitation. And that's what keeps the collective low vibrational, which is the game, so that they can steal our creative ideas, so that they could steal our power, so that they could steal our abundant energy, so we could feel guilty and shameful and less and lack, so that they can continue to steal from us, because that's what they do. But all I'll say is the takedowns have been real. So the people that are doing these things, they're going to get hit hard. So just know that. And my team tells me that. So they're like, don't worry. You didn't do nothing wrong. You weren't saying the wrong things. It was all for it to come up, then to be shifted out, or you shift over. That's up to you, right? So know that, you guys. Just know that. True facts. They took my creative ideas already. They do it from our kids every day, you guys. My teenagers, like, they would always play like GTA, all those things. Those games are designed to steal their creativity, Do you know in that game they design a car, the wheels, the car, the color, the interior, everything about a car that they dream of, and then they steal that creativity and put it in the physical and then charge people so many millions for it when your child thought of that car? Yeah. Well, Minecraft they have showed me is to expand. But Roblox, I'm not really sure. I'll have to ask about Roblox. But Minecraft, they have showed me. They even made me play Minecraft to help me tap into more my creative self. So for me, Minecraft isn't on the team of the ones that are stealing the creativity. So even like they show me like little girl, I don't know what they're called because I didn't have little girls in that time that did those games. Well, maybe she did. Let me see. Like where they create hair, what they're wearing, what they look like. That's fashion sense. Those things too, they steal from little divine feminines that play those games as well. It's very similar to what they do to the boys, the divine masculine energies. And especially if you're playing those things online, then that actually it gives them connection to what? You're wearing what over your ears? That gives them access not only to your creativity, your consciousness of creativity, but your clear audience as well. So they've been doing this to us for years, right? It's just things that they're trying to do to steal energy. But just say those little things over your kids, like little prayer, however you want to say it. Like my kids are always protected by the Most High, that energy, everything's good and everything's being returned to us, right? So we have to just be in receive mode right now that everything's returning to us and be expecting it. Say, I expect my return. Kind of like they're saying, when you expect a tax return, you're expecting your return, but you're not forcing it. You're not looking for it, but you already know. Be in the energy of, I know it's coming, like that energy, but don't be looking for it. Just know it's coming. Right? Yeah, be patient. So if you're impatient and if you're trying to you're saying now energy, that's you need a release in patienceness, right? So see those things too, you guys. If you're feeling very impatient, why isn't it happening? Why isn't it happening? You may have control you need to release, and you may have to release impatience because we're all patient, right? And we all receive divine guidance that these things are happening. We just have to allow. And get it out of your mind that someone stole something from you, because that's loud in the collective too. That's keeping certain collectives angry at family, karmic family that worked against you, karmic partners that worked against you. Don't be angry at them. They never stole anything, because the Most High is going to make sure that you have everything you need times 10 that was supposedly taken, and they're going to lose that shit times 10. So just know that. And we don't want, and if it were up to me, I would be like, just give me my shit and they could say exactly as they are. I'm literally that kind of person. But the scales have to be balanced. They have to feel what they wanted for you. So don't be mad at people that you think may have taken something from you, because they didn't take shit. And let's say you're like, oh, 4 years ago I should have had this. No. You would have lost it 4 years ago if they gave it to you, because energetically, vibrationally, you were not aligned with it. So that's why they put us through all this, to where when it does come, you're aligned, it stays, it doesn't leave. Again, it's like one the stories I tell about when people win the lotto and then they lose it real quick and then their life goes to shit because those people were not aligned for it and they didn't get in alignment. Because if you get a lump sum of money, you could always just go to somewhere where it's I'm literally saying where it is, like the beautiful healing waters. Go there, go where they can actually perform some kind of cleanse on you. And they are showing me shrooms. So, and shrooms are not just so that you could do it and do it like a habit either. It's so that you can open up energy, but never use it, because some light workers are using it like, ooh, I got to upgrade, I got better, now I'm going to do it again. You're still using that like a crutch, like something, which is, we're not supposed to be dependent on anything. I only had the one ceremony that I did, and I don't even know if that was a real ceremony because of what transpired. So I'll say in my situation, I haven't used the what's it called, psychedelics, and the what's it called, the other one, plant medicine. Everything in balance, yeah. That's the only thing I'll do as recovering addict. Yeah. Yeah. So just, are you Akachura? I work with a lot of beautiful divine deities, I'll say that. Wormwood. I don't know what that is. All those things. The thing is, you can do them. They're not saying you can't. The thing is, don't make it like a habit, like you have to do it. Oh, ashwagandha. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My team has definitely said the rawest form of ashwagandha, you can definitely get it. You could definitely use it. Yeah, they have showed me that one. There was one time I got like the little gummies way back when. It's been a whole long time. But like they're telling you the rawest form of ashwagandha. Ayahuasca. Yeah, I've never done, I supposedly went to one, but I know what we took was not that. So we'll say that. So I've never done any plant medicine, things like that. You don't have to do it. Literally just breath work can open you up to that self part of you. It's what you choose to do with your time, right? How can I connect with my team? So just call them in, push everybody out. Make sure you got to kind of say, everybody get the fuck out first. And then you call in only your true divine team, right? Only yours, only the ones that's in alignment with you. Make sure you say no spying souls, anyone trying to listen, any of that, they cannot be present. Kick those energies out, because there are like trickster spirit energies. That's why you banish those fuckers too. And then call in your main guide. That's how you start it. Ask them their name, feel the masculine energy, feminine energy, then make that connection. If they're a human, you could say, are you a human spirit or are you a being? If they say they're a being, then you can ask them what star family they're from. Like, that kind of stuff. Breath work is so healing, yeah. Breath work is definitely healing, especially if you were suppressed a lot in this life, like you were told not to say something, like Amanda. So if they were always trying to tell you stuff like that, breath work will definitely help cleanse. And then intentionally see the light going in and going out energy. So it's the intention, right? Like when I do breath work, I give it a color. So when you could give whatever you're trying to release a not good color, and when you inhale that color. Should I be afraid? Afraid of what? There's nothing to ever be afraid of. Know that you're always divinely protected. Just know that. Say I'm unfuckable. Can't nobody fuck with me. Nobody could take my power. Nobody could take what's destined for me. Like, so many people want what's written in Amanda's Akashic Records. I'm sorry. You're not going to get it. You will lose your life. Amanda will not. So you just have to know that. People cannot have what's written for you. It's written in your Akashic Records for you. Just because they have gotten away with it, like the people that came up against the Divine Collective, they are telling me to speak on it, so I will. These people they have already been in their God mode when they found us. They thought that they could continue to do these rituals over and over against the Divine Collective, and they thought that eventually it'd kill you, or at least get you unconscious in a fucking vegetative state. It's not going to happen. Yes, they've done that to others. Yes, they have. But that's why the Divine Collective incarnated here, to take down what they think were the big guys. In my situation, the people that came up against me weren't shit. Like the karmic family. We wanted the people that they were paying to do the spell work. Those are the people we took down, that we wanted to take down. They were just pawns. We wanted the chicks that thought that they were the shit and they could steal people's destinies by killing people. We wanted the people that thought that they could kill their children and then steal their children's destiny. We wanted those bitches. The people that came up against me in my physical, like karmic family on both sides, we didn't give a, they were just pawns. And they allowed it because they thought that they were all in their ego, like, oh, I can do this, I can take that one out, I can make them do what I want mentally because I can control people mentally. All these witches and warlocks, they did think they had power over the Divine Collective for a long time, and our teams allowed it for so long. But when the takedown time has come, it's takedown time. And guess what? We're not the sacrifices. Our kids aren't the sacrifices. It's going to ripple back around to them. And they chose it. They literally conjured up these entities. They conjured them up. In my situation, what my team showed me, they literally performed their little rituals, all of them together with the moon cycles. They conjured them up. They brought them into this realm to come to get me. And they couldn't get me. So now where they're going is to you, to them. To the ones that conjured them up. Not me, not the Divine Collective, to them. So it has, and that's why my team's like, don't feel sorry for them, don't help them, ignore what you're hearing, because I hear and sense it all, what's happening in the background karma wise. But I can't tie myself into it, and I can't feel sorry for them because they did it to themselves. And they have to see that. They did it. They got in their ego and thought they could take me out and my whole fucking family. The same way with y'all. They thought they could steal everything from y'all. But they can't. That's why I always say these motherfuckers were playing checkers. We were playing chess. We wanted the ones up here. The ones that they pay. The ones that they pay the big money to. The ones that always get their guy. Well, yeah, we wanted those guys. We took them bitches out. Them bitches. The ones that thought they run shit here on this realm? Nah. They thought they did for so long. They might have a whole chunk of their life, but not no more. Their so-called magical abilities, they don't have them anymore. We all know we are powerful now. Yes, I believe we're together to take and reveal them. Yeah, it'll be revealed. We don't have to do nothing. Don't even waste your breath trying to say something about them. I don't. In my physical reality, the only time I talk about these people are on this live to help you guys see that you're not alone, and no matter what comes your way, you're going to overcome it as long as you stay in that mindset. Because if you're fearful and you think they have power over you, that fear gives them power. That anger, if you're pissed off at them, gives them power. That resentment, like, how could you energy, that energy gives them power. So release that. That's why our team's like, really, like, let it go, because the minute you let it all go is the minute they go literally. I mean, the collective to raise vibrations of God. Yeah, she's definitely doing huge shifts right now. That's why it's been raining a lot, you guys. So if you, wherever you are, if it's been raining and if the sun's been extra hot, we asked for that. We asked for that because there was a time when they were shielding our sun, you guys, so we couldn't receive our divine codes. That's why my team's like, get your ass out in the sun. Like yesterday, all fucking day I was swimming because they were, so don't be like, it's too hot now. I know in certain places like California, I'll say it's been hot as fuck. But know that we've been asking, we've been praying for our sun. We've been asking for our sun codes. We've been asking for Mother Earth to get her beautiful divine codes to upgrade, to help shift us and shift all of this shit. And that's why it's raining as well, because it's cleansing. I know where I am in Texas, it's like it rains and then it's hot, and then it rains and then it's hot. But we asked for that. So everything's a divine blessing now. So just say that. Yeah, it's hot in Cali, and there's reasons as well. So there's some situations happening in that area that are still transpiring, you guys. So remember, the corporations, the ones that dealt with the Wi-Fi, the satellites, where do you think all those people live? those are the houses that are being burned. It's all part of divine alignment. It's all part of divine justice that's happening. So don't pray for certain energies. Or you could say these things. You could say, I only send good energy if they're not receiving karma for whatever's happening in the world. And don't be focused on what's happening in the world, you guys. They're telling me to say that again. So don't focus on this low vibrational shit. You're up leveling. Do not give it 1 second of your thought. I have someone that in my physical that tries to talk about that occasionally when I see her, and I'll say, I don't give a shit about worldly news stuff. You can say that. It's okay. I don't give a fuck. What do you think? I don't. Because a lot of people want to know what I think. I don't give a fuck what's happening. I know divine justice and divine order is happening. So whatever that looks like, if that means people losing their lives, and they are, some of them, that means that. But they sold a lot of collective energy that they were not supposed to, and they knew what they were doing. Whether it was through wires, through Wi-Fi, through solar panels, all those corporations, you guys. And those are just corporations. There's so much that's transpiring right now. So if you pray for anyone, just say, I only pray for them if they are not going through they're not receiving their karma. They're not going through justice because of what they did to a collective or divine collectives. Because the corporation owner knew what he was doing. He thought it was easy. Ooh, we'll just put this in there and we could steal all the energy. Ooh. They thought they were crafty, huh? No, you cannot. Because we're here. And I do have to say the ancients are here. The ancients are here in a vessel. And we cannot be taken out. We cannot be poisoned spiritually or physically. Because I was poisoned spiritually and physically against these dark ass witches trying to pour potions and shit down my throat. They can't. It don't matter what you feed me in this physical. It don't matter what you poison me. You could, because that's the way they would do it for me. They would poison me in the physical. Then they would that night poison me in the spiritual to try to take me out. Guess what? I'm still here, bitches. So those things don't work. It don't matter. If you shoot me, bitch, I'm still gonna live. So it don't matter what they do. Yeah, in my sleep. That's why I would tell y'all to make sure you guys put your protection before you go to bed. They cannot feed me while I sleep. I do not accept contracts that are not for my highest and best while we sleep. All those things. That's why I was telling y'all to say them. Because these people are fucking weird. Or they were fucking weird. In my situation, I have to say they were weird. Because it's done in my situation. And you could say that too. It's done. It's done. Game over. Game over. Because remember, you call the shots on how much you're going to deal with that shit. And when you say, I'm done with dealing it. Because for me, they kept trying to pick at me thinking that I was going to continue to fight with them. That's like picking a fucking big ass lion, a fucking regular home cat. Like, that's literally what they were doing. And I'm like, bitch, I have so much peace over here. I ain't trying to fuck with you. They might have thought they hurt me. They might have thought they stole things from me. Like relationships, they thought they were hurting me. I didn't. I grew through every heartbreak, through every trauma. Every time I couldn't pay a bill, I figured it out. I always figure it out. Divine collective always figures it out. We thrive in chaos. We do. But now we got to release thinking that we're always going to be in chaos, because that chaos time's done. If you did the work, if you kick these people out of your life, if you dissolve cords with their ass and you continuing to say, fuck you, you stay over there, but like not angry or bitter, you're just like, no, these walls are here, you will never enter. As long as you're on that shit, you're good. But do not let, like, again, I just have to say that I'm sorry is real, so don't let them come back, y'all. They're gonna cry. They're gonna beg. They may be on their knees. Their lesson is to heal. Now God's telling me to speak on their lesson. Their lesson is to heal. Everyone incarnates on this earth for a reason, for a lesson. Your lesson is to heal. Face who you are. Face your shadow. Stop running. Stop trying to be around other people to throw your negativity on. Be with self. Speak your truth, what you did to people, and you took out people's lives. You don't lie. But again, that's your choice, because your life will suck no matter what. It's up to you if you redeem yourself out of that. I'm so for redeeming. Like, if we could redeem even the people that came against the Divine Collective, I am so for it. I would so be the cheerleader to say, I cheer for y'all. Face your shadow, face yourself, face your fuckery. Tell the world that you did this and you did that, and you hurt all kinds of people. You manipulated people. You put people in comas. You made people have car wrecks. You made people cheat on people. You made people hurt people. You made people abuse people. You took children out of a home that was a happy home. You hurt animals. Like, you're sick and twisted, the people that worked against the Divine Collective. But I also see the little hurt you inside of there. Because remember, hurt people, and that's why these people hurt us. Because they were so angry and bitter for us finally choosing ourselves and walking away, that they were like attacking you. Like, oh, you don't want me in your life? Now I'm going to exit you. No, you're not going to exit me. You're going to exit yourself. And the little beautiful creation that you wanted for me of my demise will now be yours. And that's simply that. Because I don't accept the karma, I will not be a sacrifice to my children, or my fur babies will not. And you guys say that we won't. We never will. We were never destined here to be that. There was people that got taken out. They knew they were going to be taken out. Because my ancestors, certain ones of them, I've talked to them. It was part of the mission. Because now they're on the spiritual side protecting me. They allowed the sacrifice for that reason. But they were never weaker. What do you say before bed? Just say, no one can feed me while I sleep. I do not accept contracts while I sleep that are not for my highest and best of intentions, because you could get good contracts while you sleep, right? And then no one can marry me in my sleep, because then they come in, astral project to your ass, and no one can astral project to me that is not for my highest and best of intentions, because I'm going to use X energy. Because those were the ones that were always trying to astral project through Amanda's fucking mirror. They throw their fucking nasty energy through your portal. And then they whisper in your ear while you're sleeping over here. Will you marry me? It's so-and-so. And you're knocked out in another realm over here, doing your spiritual work. And your human's like, and then, contract done, sealed, no, that's why you say that. No one can marry me while I sleep. I do not accept proposals. I'm like, dumb fucks. I gotta say what comes through now. Even Amanda's thoughts, they're like, no, you have to say them. But come on, y'all. Like, you have to protect yourself, because people are weird. And even the same way with sleeping with you, they could whisper in your ear, can we, And if you say yes, then guess what happens next? Then you're like, why did I dream of my ex having with them? No, if you're dreaming an ex and you're doing that, you better do your core dissolvings, banish that energy, put up a specific ward or shield against that energy, because they cannot. They cannot have your good, loving, healing energy and then try to pass it around, these fucking Jezebel spirits. What they don't realize is, this is a thing right here. If you guys dealt with an ex that was doing this to y'all, the Jezebel that they're with loves you. The Jezebel that they're with also was put in them because that person's in love with you. It's weird, y'all. So guess what? They don't even love the karmic ex that's working against you. The Jezebel loves you, the divine one. The Jezebel's only using them like a straw to try to get it. And eventually they'll take them out. So if you're a woman like me, example, right? My ex had a woman attached to him that has a Jezebel spirit on her. The Jezebel spirit loves me. So if they couldn't take me out, the next sacrifice is him. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say we don't even have to do nothing, because now they're the sacrifice. And the people that worked with them are the ones taking them out now. It's so weird. But that's the way my team has shown me. They're like, that's the way the cookie crumbles. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that have like entities and those kind of things on them, those things take them out. They make them do things. They make them drink and drive. They make them, do weird shit where they get caught. They make them tell on themselves, because then they're a sacrifice in the prison system. What happens in the prison system? Jezebel spirit gets fed really good in the prison system. You see what I'm saying? It's just that way. Like for the sister, like the girl that played my sister in this realm, that her and her husband were used trying to steal everything from me my whole life. Thank you, Felicia. He's gonna take her out. It's that. That's what I'm saying. I don't get why they don't see it. Psh, the emoji with the brain. But that's them eating their own karma. Exactly. That's why I say we don't even have to do nothing. We just have to release the energy. Like the not good energy that we felt, like the pain, of course, because it hurts you when someone hurts you like that. When someone wants to kill you and your children that y'all made together, that's gotta hurt, right? That was for me. So that pain, you gotta let that go. The anger of like, you motherfucker, that energy, you gotta let that go. And the no you didn't, bitch, the betrayal, that energy you gotta let go of, because that still keeps you tied to it. So forgive their ass. Forgive them. Forgive them. Say, I forgive them. Keep it like a mantra. I forgive them. I forgive them. For they do not know. Thank you. They tried taking my little one. Yeah. If CPS got called on you, they did the same. That's what I'm telling you. It doesn't matter what they tried to say about you. They tried to, and CPS went and checked on you. They tried to take your kid, whatever you had to go pay through, show you up, however you had to prove your innocence. All that's going to return to them. All that. Like all that negativity is going to return to them. But forgive them. And we don't look for it. And we're not sitting around like, well, where is it? Don't be in that energy either. You forgive and release. Forget they existed. Banish, rebuke them from your reality. They don't exist in my reality. And I've already said, even right now when I'm speaking on them, I'm not conjuring their energies, because that's what they do to us. They get a group of people to talk negatively about the Divine Collective so they could try to conjure your energy, and then they try to siphon that way. We don't do that. When I speak of these energies, I've already set parameters. When I speak of these energies, this is a teaching moment, and Most High says I can do it because it's what I experienced to teach others through my experience, and the rest of the Divine Collectives exactly as well. So whatever you guys choose to do with your experience is up to you. You could write a book. You could do a podcast talking about it. You could just do lives and talk about it. Hey, I'm the Divine Collective, whatever. But do something with it. Don't just be like, damn, I overcame that. Now share your story so others see that they can go through it and come out of it, because there's newly awakened souls that I'm already transmuting for. So just know that that's a thing too. You help them as well. Yeah, forgiveness is yeah, it's for you. It's not for them. Yeah, forgive them. Forgive them. They're counting on you not forgiving them. They want you to hate them. That's why they do little shit to try to get in. Somehow you get angry with them. No, they could say or do whatever about Amanda. I don't give a fuck. And you can say that too. They could say whatever they want about me. I don't give a fuck. Because me and my creator know that I'm not that. So who gives a fuck if a whole fucking 2 families think something else? I don't give a fuck. They could tell everybody whatever they want about me, and I don't care. I really don't. So be in that energy, you guys. Don't let them control you, even by speaking negatively of you and someone coming to you and saying, hey, so-and-so said this about you. Don't even say, I forgive them. I forgive them. Yes, so grateful to be free of them or their thoughts. Yeah. At the end of the day, you sleep good, right? And that's what matters, because they're not sleeping. Now they're haunted by all the nightmares they wanted to project to your dream space, and then by the entities that are chasing them in those dream spaces. So they're not getting sleep, but we are. We are. And if you're not yet, it's okay. You still got cleansing to do. Think of yourself as a house, right? Cleanse everything. Cleanse your vessel. I was doing cell work the other day. So your cells, whatever, your blood, your organs, your skin, your hair, your scalp, weird shit like that. Everything cleanse. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna start typing with personals. I always say I'll put Cash App, but I was in my zone, y'all. Okay, I have, let's see, let me go to Cash App, because then when I do that, it takes me in a different order. Yes, I have Alice and Zena's. If anyone else sent, let me know. If not, it's okay. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. People like to hurt you, so when you show them, it doesn't faze you. Yeah, they've tried to hurt Amanda in so many ways, but it doesn't work, because they're literally only saying their own energy. So what they say about me is them, because I'm a mirror. So I'm happy to show them who they are. They might not like it, but that's my divine mission here. Okay, I'll do Zena first. I'm going to disconnect from the collective energy, giving everyone their energy back, cleanse, purified, put back into divine working order, calling all my energy back, cleanse, purified, put back into divine working order. If you are leaving, remember, no one has permission to use my energy or my spiritual gifts for themselves. No one can cloak themselves in my energy, and I do not give my power away to no one or nothing. And if you're looking at me, you could say, I do not give my power away to Amanda. Anywhere you go for healing, say that. Put up your parameters, because, I mean, even though my team's like, that's not happening as much anymore, but I'm still going to continue for the newly awakened, because everyone just assumes that just because you have the name healer by your name that you are. Okay, let's see. Zena, where are you? Let me know what you would like, my dear. Yeah. You're welcome, y'all. You're welcome. Okay, Jessica. PLS, I'll go next. Plus, I'll go next. Okay. Somebody want to go for everybody want to go last, because they know the deal about last now. Jessica too. So who would like to go first of you 3? Because everybody's saying they want to go last. Who volunteers as tributes? You're so funny. But it's true, you guys. Oh, and if you're a masculine in here, Please release the Nice Guys Finish Last program, because that's huge in the Divine Masculine Collective. So if you're a man in this space, or we could also send that out for the men, our divines, that they release Nice Guys Finish Last program. It's a real program, you guys, that it's continuing to circulate in their subconscious. So let's help them release that, or let's just send that out, that they release that energy. So nice guys don't finish last. Nice guys have finished last in the past, but now they're getting all their rewards, right? That's the best way. Yeah. Yeah, because my dad used to say that all the time too. Because my dad was a good man. I can go. Okay. Would you like a healing, activation, DNA upgrade, or whatever your team says? Chef Squeeze. Okay, let's see. Jessica. Sing a big red heart first. It's shiny. It's like got like a glitter white-ish shimmer over it. Okay. So they're saying heart gates release. Upgrade? Which one? Both? It's a release and an upgrade? Okay. So this is going to be a heart gate release and upgrade. Your higher self is saying this is for the divine feminines and divine masculine collective, which you are a part of. It's crazy because I like just see a shift color. Okay. So, okay. Okay, so they're telling me to use like yin yang, like for our visual. So the black heart, of course, is the divine feminine. Y'all know divine feminine energy is the dark, right? The white heart is going to represent masculine, divine masculine energy. Okay. So she's explaining it kind of like a portal energy, like walking through one. She's also saying to help the divine collective that are going through, and I have to say it, not knowing which one they are energy. Okay, so there's some divine masculines and divine feminines, your higher self is saying, struggling with releasing who they are or who they're choosing to be. And I have to use like LGBTQ energy so that people know what I'm talking about. So you're assisting with the codes of, it's like pick a door energy for them to pick. So it's also sending out the vibration, the knowing which door to pick. This is great, Jessica, because I do feel that channel they're still in the suffering energy of not knowing who they are. So like I do have to say, for our physical humans to understand, like if you were bi in this life, or you've dealt with men and women, and you're at a point where you're like, I want my divine match, but I don't know who. That's the clarity that your higher self is bringing for the collective. Wow. Did you have any LGBTQ family members, Jessica? I'm curious. I'm asking for Amanda because Amanda did. And they were in the hiding stage. On my dad's side, they were straight up hiders. And on my mom's side, there was one open one. So that's just like curiosity, or if you had friends. And my daughter had so many friends that were like they were men and they liked men, but they were young, you know. So my daughter had a lot of them friends, the guy energies. I do, but they're hiding. I don't believe so. Okay. I was just curious because of the codes that you want to bring through for them. So it's like a curiosity, like, well, did you have some that you saw? Okay, that's what she's saying to do. We're going to ripple this out to them. This is so needed because I know a couple of divine masculine and feminines that they're struggling with this because they love unconditionally, that they don't see man or woman. They just see energy, right? And I think that that's what's so beautiful about what people judge about these people. But I think that that's beautiful, that there is no judgment. It's just whatever their soul feels is a divine match, like a divine love. So yeah, that's so me. Okay, so you're here for these codes, so I'm so glad. You may feel major hard stuff with this one, Jessica, because you're like on the other end. We're kind of like pumping the heart energy, and then we're gonna put in the codes for clarity. And I'm literally hearing clarity, because they're in the energy of like, what should I do, like prayer energy. Okay, because they're releasing their religious program of that they're sinners. Dang, God, you're so good. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is big collective shift. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Jessica. Breathe. So you are also clearing judgment. You were holding judgment for a lot of these energies, or transmuting it. So you know, they're saying to tell you, ooh, I feel like shaking with this one. Oba ya ashikia. Paima oshia halusha. Dinya arushini hawa. Release the judgment. Banya uri kara hawaya shomeya kua. Uya aiku aya uaya. Release the times you spoke judgment over others that were going through this. Baya une ya kua, because they transmute a lot of judgment for the collective, mania and hate. Dumiane siakura uroshomoto kora eria uroshaya. Ukalebore amano ene niña utukore chukura obale babayo kwa. They also transmute of a lot of suicide energy, they're saying. Manya uri kara manume iya uyakua yare mucho kuto era iya kayokua. So release those energies as well, Jessica, that I just said. Tuya kapanya, doyo kapanya, soshiakaya, sia uru, era mano eya, uya lalu era awa, yono, shabia awayaku. Anama, one, ono, oh. Man, that's a big one, that judgment one. Oh. If you're feeling this intense, Jessica, just breathe. Mania, ari, awasha, aya, iya, oshia, ushobia, hotinia, siakubalania. Irabaru hasho aya kuaye abawa. Ibunye sia shubia kuaye ya. Iroma ukua hale shubia hau ale. Dia hashuya sira ale bayashu. I am free of all judgment. Muya uria ule ushi aya. Uya hakua. Clarity. Uma onea uasha. You are perfect. Tuyaria ushitia daluea ualalea. Ya ua. Manyo ya unity. unity. There is no separation. We are all unconditional loving beings. Manya hua shialu. Aleya yeya ua. Ayaya sushalaya ya leuyeya. Releasing all judgment of who you are destined to be. You are right. You are deserving. And you are perfect as you are. I'm seeing two divine masculines that are currently going through this that I'm very connected to. They're crying. They're so happy for this transmission. They're saying thank you, divine sister, to you. Maya shiabatu kopale shatumaya kua. Mira urisha mitakura surya shale. Uria subale shiatua. Galubia halumia shakawa. Yaria shuya si baraya. Uya yuale shutua. There you go. They're telling me to tell the story of my daughter's, one of my daughter's friends that I've told it before, so you may hear it again. So we need to see when we do things like this, the ripple effect that it holds on energies like this. So my daughter's friend, he was a teenager. He was probably like 15 years old. And he put on, I had him on Snapchat, and he put on Snapchat that, you know, he was putting his, I'm exiting this realm on Snapchat. And it hadn't even been a minute that he had posted it, because on Snapchat it'll say posted 6 minutes ago or something like that. So I saw his story that he had posted, and immediately I called him on Snapchat, because, you know, you can call on Snapchat. And, you know, I talked to him. I told him not to do his exit that he was planning. And they're saying for us to see when we do little things like that to save another soul. And then I was happy to see that a couple years later, then he had found a match, you know, and he was really happy with that person. And I still have him on Snapchat to this day. And he told me, I guess I was supposed to cry about that. He told me, thank you for saving my life, because if you wouldn't have reached out to me that day, I wouldn't be with this beautiful energy that I'm with today. So he thanked me, and his person thanked me as well, because they really do go through a lot. Those energies of judgment, of hate, and feeling like they don't know where to fit in because their family shame them and, you know, kick them out, some families. And he was in a very religious background, so in their church there was, you did not do that. That was a sin. So it was a big thing. So thank you, Jessica, that we just did for them energies, because they are some of the strongest transmuters in the world, because they receive so much judgment on a daily basis. Like, of course a lot of us do too, but like just for simply the way they speak, because you can hear it in their voice, and people look at them like they're not nothing energy. So realize that those energies, they really needed that little boost. So thank you, Jessica. And I guess we needed that cry, and I guess I needed to see that, you know, not only have I saved lives, you know, in that way, but You know, we have to see those things. We have to see how much we have helped people. I'm one within all and all within one. Yes. Yeah, there's nothing to judge. Everyone is in their own experience, right? So yeah. Whew. Now I'm disconnecting from your energy, Jessica. That was a lot that was shifting there for them. Fully closing all portals between us, dissolving any cords that are not for our highest and best of intentions, giving you all back that's yours, taking all back that's mine. Wow. My back cracked. Yeah, that was a lot, because we're still assisting with the judgment as well, a lot of us. It's still open. Everyone's fighting for last, so yeah. Right now I have Alice and Zena are next. Whoever wants to go next. Okay. Zena's ready. Okay. Let me know if you want a healing, activation, DNA upgrade, or whatever your team says. Let me know where you sent Miss Alchemy. Christina, right? Did I finally get it? I gotta release the trauma of not remembering names, because I know that was a program that they put in me so that I wouldn't remember people's names. So if you guys feel called to say that, if you always say team kept showing me this, but with waiter energy, whenever I would go to a restaurant, I would always ask my kids, what was their name? I forgot, because I didn't know that was a program that I had to go through. Was to keep me from finding certain soul family, was not remembering people's names. Okay, Anna, I got you. I got you. Okay. So release that if you guys feel called. Let me tap in with Zena now. They're showing me you in a room spinning, and they're saying illusion. And then now they're showing me the mirror ground, around and around, so in some form of loop energy. Okay, let me see. So they're saying your mental's keeping you in a loop. Is it a trickster spirit? No, we cleared all trickster spirits, they're saying. Okay, Zena, so this may be a little personal energy about to come through. So if your family has ever suffered from any mental, I could say mine did, if you know, bipolar energy, or I am getting PTSD energy, recreating trauma energy. So what your team's saying is keeping yourself in a certain loop. It's almost like when you feel good energy. Man, I resonate with this one, Zena. It's almost like when you feel good energy, you're pushing it away instead of allowing it. So it kind of swings you back into the loop of everything's messed up. I'm always sad. I don't have time. Limiting your self energy. So they really want us to break out of this loop. So what we're going to do is work on releasing mental self-sabotage and recreating events for your lineage. Stopping that. It stops now. It ends with you, they're saying. Okay. I'm also getting the energy of hoarding. So a lot of energies that suffer from mental, they want to hoard, or they don't want to let go of things, because a lot of them in their mind, that's some form of something being there. Maybe something they may have lost, but bringing it in as a thing instead. Okay. So we're really going to be in your mental, Zena, but all you have to say is, I release being in the loop and I release self-sabotage and continuing to put myself down. I'm getting beat myself up energy. So they want you to really let that go. Where do you feel guilty for being you at? Hold on. I really want to get in this one. Like where? Okay, Zena, I see it now. I so resonate. Okay, thank you, because this was an eye-opener for Amanda. Okay, so release the time when you felt dispowered by your father. And they told me to say dispowered. You know what that means. Okay. Gotta shake that one off. Because it kind of, okay. Okay. All right, here we go, Zena. Just breathe. Girl, we are like, I'm like, are you my twin too? Because damn. Okay. Really in the head with this one. I already feel tingles immensely in the... We're going to be in the head. We're not only going to be in your physical head, your subconscious, we're going to be in your spiritual head. Like all of the above right now, we're going to release and integrate what's meant to be therein. So this is going to be big, Zena. Breathe. Just breathe. Unia, unia, aluma, aya, ure. And it's also healing this for your lineage. Area, area, cura, are ashua, kiakua. Baucha, baucha. Rakalushi gabua tamatea sasha halu zura arashia awaya Aliyah hapawashia uroshia. Nothing or no one has power over me. Anya ukwa achinia aluaya hawa. I no longer self-sabotage. I no longer beat myself up. I no longer recreate the negative. Mana uchya. Mana uchya. Uria uka. Unoyesia shabale. Urika rabua shenya sia. Ushote sia rabolea. Ayo ayawa. No more prison. No more imprisoning myself. Mania uria karabia awawa. Neka wushia tuberesa bulea ua. Tanya siabale ua ye hawaya lua. Dayanua mia siashu. Zerea uria habalea. Ia hushia habuenya siabua. Yalua habua shialeue. Inyanawa. Uchukaya. Chubali hachenya. Sibukachia kabale shahabalea. Oyasya shawa. Iashubia kayamoya habolea. Dayo. Daya. I forgive you, Dad. Uto. Abale. I reclaim all that's mine. Macha. Anya aya uwa. Aya hawa. Clearing your subconscious of his words. Bashya. Urasi bata shumya kaya ua. Yolo ye ya ua yesia shawa. Damonesha. Upore haya. Oyohua. It is safe to be sexual. It is safe to be sensual. It is safe to be loved by the right one. Banyanua. Alua. Shanya sua. Shabote kuabulea. Muataya. Buayeya. Oyokua. Receiving all the new upgrades from your higher self. Your higher self is saying, It's all coming in. Clarity, clear, clear, clarity, clear, clear, focus, focus. There it is. I felt a lot of left hemisphere brain activity with that one, Zena. So that's going to trickle into your physical. Whew. Yeah. I feel like my left side's like... Just as you think you're healed, you find there's still what to be healed. Oh, yeah. That's why I use the term onion layers, because it's like we got to unpeel some stuff before we can peel a bigger layer. Yeah, because I feel like that one, your team's been like really pulling, trying to show you, but it's like you just keep getting thrown back into the negative of it. I resonate so much with that one, Zena. So much. So thank you. I accepted that one as well for Amanda. Thank you, Zena. So it's like, where is it coming from? Fully disconnecting from your energy now. Closing all portals between us. Making sure all cords are dissolved that are not for our highest and best of intentions. Because one time, Zena, there was a cord that I still felt with you, and later my team was like, no, make sure you say cords that are for your highest, only for your highest and best of intentions are dissolved. Because if Zena's team leaves a cord, it's only for you. Or if you leave a cord for Zena, it's only for her energy. Because I felt something that was it the last time? Yeah, the last time we did a healing later after, during the day. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And then they told me Zena, and I was like, wait, what? So that way, I'll say the ones that are not for our highest and best, right? Okay. So I don't know if you felt me that one day that we did where'd my spray go? That's why, if you did. Yes. Okay. Okay, Alice is next, and then Anna, so you guys know where you're on the list. And if anyone else sent, let me know, because I only have 4 more spots available. Alice or Anna, whoever would like to go next. I can, she can't be played with spiritually, yeah. I felt we couldn't fully disconnect. Yeah, because we're both pushing the same things out energy, I feel, Zena. Oh, yeah, Kim, you did say you sent the tape out. And actually said it here. Yeah. Yeah, you would like to go, Anna? I got you, Kim. Yes. I'm ready, team, please. Okay, Alice. Let's see what we got for Alice. Yeah. Because it's like the way one of my beautiful angels explained to me. You can't see your back, right? I can see your back. Right, Zena? Like, they want me to tell you this. I can see your back. Right? But you, like, did I say it right? There goes human. I released that program if I didn't say it right. You can see my back and I can see yours energy. That's why they explained it to me like that. Okay, going back to Alice. Okay. I love when I see birds with you. I'm seeing, like, for reals, like the Fruity Pebbles guy. I'm literally seeing him. Where are we? They're saying they want me to say these words: Sahara, Mediterranean. Okay, I think I've been waiting for this, Alice. So they're calling these druid codes. So if you feel like you're a druid or you've had a past incarnation of one, 99.9%, if you're my collective, you were. So they're saying the prayers and the songs of this time are going to be downloaded to the divine, I have to say the Divine Druid Collective. Only the ones that have done the work, they said. That's what they want me to clearly say. Any druid working against a druid is not receiving. I do have to say that. Oof. Man, I'm like shaking with this one, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's like I'm getting the energy of fear, but I know it's not fear because this is good. So I release the fear. It makes sense why we just cleared the religious program. Wow. Hold the front door. Let me get my emoji for a minute. So it's a part of it. It's a part of what was done then, was stolen from us, and then an illusion was created. It's a repeat now, but now we'll release the religious program and receive the divine codes. Okay, Alice. I got so many, like it's right here, energy crown tingles with this one. So if you were a druid or you resonate with that time, or you feel like you were protecting something in that time, you fucking were. Okay. And then the illusion began after that, they're saying. Okay. They're saying even the way, man, this is nitty gritty stuff, y'all. So like, so I can't say amen anymore. It's Awan. Awan was the correct term instead of amen. It was switched. Awan? A-W-A-N. Awan. Awan. Say it. Awan. Okay. Yeah, no more the A and then the M, they're telling me. Okay. I just got no, we shouldn't say amen. Yeah, they just told me that too. Well, damn, our whole vocabulary. Okay. All right. Awan, thank you, Miss Clark. Yes. Okay, so if you feel like you're resonating this time, Alice, you definitely were here because you're the one giving the codes. So you guys may find yourself humming, singing, hearing a tune. That's what they're saying. Or if you start writing poetry, I just got a massive poetic download. Oh, hold on. That was a big one, Alice. Your higher self was like, here. Okay, that was big. Okay, so you may hear them. You're gonna hear them, like everyone that resonates with this energy, you're gonna hear a tune. If you're like a musician or a songwriter, I'm seeing drums, I'm seeing, I don't know what those are called, those, man, and I'm Mexican, so I'm seeing like a lot of like Mexican instrumental with this, like even the energy. I don't even know what those are called. Well, yeah, I do, they say. Where's that? Bring that back. Okay. Okay, I'll write that in a minute. Okay. Man, I'm like really, I need help or something because like I'm freaking out on this one. Oh, Charo, yes, sí amigo. Orchestra vibes, yeah. Okay, if those start to come, you guys start to record yourself humming them, singing them, or writing them if it comes in poetry. They're the divine poetry, the divine writings of the time that will only be available to the Divine Druid collective that are doing the work, that are not working against another druid. They want me to say that again because there is some okay, so I have to say it like ranking. So like in this time, there was some of us that were higher ranked than others. Some of the lower ranked have teamed up with the lower forces. Therefore, that's why I have to say to steal our higher ranking. Birdie's confirming. So those are the ones that will not receive. Though I have to make it clear, the ones that have worked against us will not receive the tunes, the frequency, the vibration, or the poetry that will come with this. I just have to say that real quick. This is literally my job. Oh my God, Miss Clark, I love you. Oh my God, out of the blue, yes. So it's a time, it's kind of like a group of us of a certain time before, and I do have to say it, before the religious program tried to steal what was ours. They're telling me to say it. Okay, here we go. Breathe. Ah! Why do I feel like screaming? Asking for divine protection while these codes come in, because I do feel an interference trying to come in. I ask for sacred space, sacred protection, bulletproof, all kind of proofs that cannot come through this from stopping this. Thank you. Here we go. Yes, I love it. Write it down, love. Uya yasusho otomototia ara kuria. Ire amare aru ore ala uakua. Ia etapia kuchi ana une alu aya ua. Era ia shusukupaya kya kune. Minya noa sote soto viashatewa. Uriakole kakayo shita subotechia. Kuriakole tomotea sawa shoneya. Tori kabua ute hashi anuayea yeraua. Ia tu chukanya si anumia. Ira robale hawa shayasinia. Dera boa yea ye sosobia. Rorea ushakamia. Sia tubia lea ualea shiatea. Nyenya hukole. Nyenya hukole. Hallelujah, ye hashiatua. All is being restored and returned to us now. Daya kubale hashawa. Subaye shatumya. Otaye sabya halumianea surya. Yea yua hushobeya toa subya toa leya le lua ya yua ya ya. Oh yeah yeah ooh yeah la ba ooh me chena ye koasha siashu shiashu. Here comes the codes. Shiashu baya macha baya macha ura erabua shibale kapaye shatucha. They're telling us to close our eyes and hear the songs, hear the divine guidance, hear the wisdom that is ours. I'm seeing a lot of herbal codes come in as well. Remedy energy, medicine man, woman energy. Man, my psyche is going crazy. Like, I'm like a natural born psychologist. Like, I know that now, but like, damn, it's going off. Like, I'm getting so much with my like psychology self. It's so cool. So you guys that feel like you're like the counselor person, you are, and you're receiving these codes as well. Dang, that's crazy because it's on my right side. Okay. And a piece of the tree literally fell, you guys. Like the tree that my baby right here. Maybe I could show y'all. Let me see. Let me see if I can master the flip again. Hold on. And it fell on top. Like I have this like aluminum patio back here where you could park cars. Like 4 cars fit under it. And a piece of the tree that I'm under hit, and it hit the aluminum thingy. Let me show y'all. Let's see. Hold on. Flip camera. So like, you see right there, that piece, that's the piece that fell. Well, now it's like hitting it, but it fell on it. Oh, there you go. That's crazy. That was so crazy, y'all. It's just like laying there now. But it hit hard because they were mad, they said. Like the ones that were trying to steal the upper ranking stuff, those, like, the energy is angry, right? We'll say that. But it only helps anytime something like a fear tactic is done against Amanda. I fully know I release fear in that moment. So it only helps me release fear. So fear tactics don't work on Amanda anymore. It's just for the people that work against Amanda now. It only helps me release. Thank you so much, Alice. You definitely were one of the top dogs in that time because you brought that through. So thank you so much. Fully disconnecting from your energy, closing all portals between us, dissolving all cords that are not for our highest and best of intentions, giving you back what's yours, taking back what's mine. Shh. Yeah, because they act entitled. Yeah. It's one thing to be a part of a group and then turn on your own group that takes you out of the group, that we have to say. Well, I got a lot of chills when I looked at it. Yeah. Thank you. Buzzing and tingling. Good energy exchange sent through Cash App. Okay. They're not entitled to our power. Exactly. Yeah. Man, that is so like, man, I'm like in the shock of the whole what transpired then and what's transpiring now energy. Like it's really the shock emoji moment for real. I've been singing since you started. Yay, you guys post them. Even if you don't want to show your face, even if it's a hum, whatever it is. I heard harmonicas too in that. So whatever, you guys, just record it and send it to me somehow, y'all. Let's send it to each other or put it in my group chat if you're in there so that we can hear them. Because either way, they're for us, right? Gabriella, I got you. Let me write my numbers. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I only have 2 spots. I didn't write my numbers today. Anna is next, and then Kim, and then Gabriella, just so y'all know the order. My man and I are balling together to share. Oh my God, I found my mama's harmonic. Yes, play it, you guys. It's a lot of like that campfire energy by the fire where you sing like, I'm hearing Kumbaya, my Lord, but like, okay, I got, oh yeah, you said Venmo for Carmen. Okay. So only 1 spot left, just so that you guys know to close the list if you can in a minute. Okay. All right. Anna, you are next. And my heart is like doing like 1,000,000 miles a minute, but like it's good because of that last one, what came through. I was ready to give up, but things are brighter. Yes, never give up, never give up. Power hour, yeah. They tried to send that energy to me to take myself out, and I was never going to take myself out. So, you know, that sacrifice was already made with my brother, right? That's why I say some people allowed the sacrifice so that they could protect you on the other side, because they did, like my brother was, like he committed suicide, and I know now what was sent to him. I know now why he allowed to be on the other side. But you know, it's just like a coven, like a group of us that were back in the day. That's the best way I can explain it. Like a group of us that had teachings. And when I tell you we had to write, we not only write, it wasn't written, it was, we had to memorize what was told to us, what we were taught. So it's literally like learning, like taking a class without paper, without a typewriter, without a computer, or without screenshots like we do now. We were just told the secrets. And in our soul, they're there. That's the best way I can say what that time was about. Whatever they say, I have been going through a lot of grief recently, releasing. I feel lost sometimes. Yeah, that's that energy. I'm telling you. Let me look. Grief. Anna. So I'm looking at your heart first. So we're going to release. There's a power over you. That's what I was looking at. Well, not a power, like a energy, I'll say. So we're going to release any conscious and subconscious consents you may have given that are not for your highest and best of intentions, allowing you to transmute grief for those energies. She does not consent to that. She does not process grief or guilt for you all, but we're going to transmute all guilt and grief for Anna, and we're going to transmute it to unconditional love for her. And now they're saying rodents. Again, I get the cockroach energy. That's so weird. And I say that they're cockroaches. So is it bringing the energy down when we say like putting it down? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to put this energy to rest. I have to say it like that. There's also a past life they want us to heal with grief. Hold on. Oh, okay. So this is a past life of you going, like I literally saw you go to jail and everything, energy. So it's a past life of where you were framed of actually taking someone out, energy, but you didn't. So that energy, that entity made her say that. What? So we're going to make sure, let's give it a title. We are banishing the entity of forcing you to condemn yourself. This is really good, and I know that you've been through it for this, but this is really good for the collective that are going to receive the codes. You're receiving them as well. Okay, so I'm getting old witch times now. Hold on. When we were condemned. So I'm hearing really loud, you're condemned. You did it. You did it. We're releasing this program for all witches. I have to say witches that were executed and condemned for using their spiritual gifts, that were not doing not good stuff. We'll say that. They were doing good stuff. They weren't doing not good stuff. Man, I see like your heart and like a whole lot of cords attached to it. It's almost like you've been holding that grief and guilt and that condemned energy. Wow. Yes, I've been haunted for lifetimes, dude. Okay, let's do this because you're gonna feel so much better. I already feel my heart shifting. Oh, because you know, a lot of us were burned at the stake energy, kind of. Okay, so just breathe. Everyone that's in here, because they're saying everyone in here is gonna receive from this, and let's send it out to the Divine Collective. And start saying I'm free, okay? Sometimes they can't plus my ancestral lineage. Yeah, this is definitely healing ancestral lineage of the time of being condemned energy. Okay, this is huge for us and everyone in the Divine Collective that's been doing their work. We're sending this out to the collective. They're saying, let's send it out for them to get it too. I'm gonna ground it and then send it out. Here we go. Breathe, love, breathe. You just breathe. You just take some big inhales and exhales. And cursing the lands as well. Mianesia tu shikuri boraso te shobalea urea ura ua amayo. Uaye amayo. Uaye amayo. Alea aria arimu ia siatale. Ure ale amayo. Ole ele amayo. Iakawatasia shaboresia poreaqua. Iramesia kashitu botika lastu te patenia sia tu sholesia tu atea. Haria alea kuri shoti botesia tu poresara ara u alemo ete sotishiata bolea. Halu, 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 muyo, muyo, ianenia ukevasia tuaye. Ile uru alabawa. Halumi akama iatumane. Alepa puya shapaya kapaya sia penune asia tebore alune alune anumayo kore asia shatumukotasia shamakote potasia shupotaya itumote iteme asia shupia kasio shatia hapote shatapoye iate supote shakapaya sumotia shatua Elea kapotisia katoshia kaya tuposhiata. I have to say the words. We're taking all the power from that entity that condemned us. We revoke your power and we reclaim what's ours. Tiapaya kapatoshi porekata. Ibonesia tawakua. They're saying it's happening in the now too. Kaya kupaya kapetia mashotia kapayatia. Imatumate katapatesia tuporesia tawate. We reclaim all our power. Kapate yasa. Everyone say it if you feel called. Kapayashia patumatakashea tapoyesia. Shabolesia. We will not be condemned for someone else. Mania kuria shobolesia. Malea tobore shomolesia. Akua poleto potisia. Iakapate nonesa tokolemono. Murote. Borote. Abate. Osho, 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 osho. Wow, the earth just got greener. Like I saw it like throw like all golden energy like on the physical realm we see as earth. And then it just changed like Bee Movie. Have you guys ever seen Bee Movie? Where it looks like at the end when the bees aren't pollinating no more. And then they go and it gets brighter, literally like that. But instead of the colors, it was just green. Wow, that was beautiful. And I watched Bee Movie this weekend. That's crazy. With my son this past weekend. We watched that on Netflix. Wow. Still shifting, just so you know, I'm not just in your energy, love. Hi, beautiful. How are you, divine? How are you, love? Where are you? I see you. I see you. Divine Cartel 144. Welcome, beautiful. I love you. Welcome, welcome. There we go. So we just did like a, if you ever resonate with being what they called a witch that was condemned in a past life, we did a healing for that. So if you feel called to accept the codes, love. Yeah. Well, girl, you don't know what I'm feeling. It's crazy. Wow. Sent for the list. Okay, Adam. And that's the end of my list. If Adam sent, let me know where you sent, Adam. Or yeah, a lot of us were burned, hung, and all kind of stuff. So it's very graphic, but just know that I see you, Adam. I got you. I got you. I'm still in your energy, Adam. And they're telling me to hold, because that was huge. So we're holding, still shifting stuff. My birthmark is a red burn horseshoe. Wow. Yeah, anytime you have, they told me, my team, anytime you have burns or like red birthmarks like that, or scars on your face, those are all indications of those times. Because I have, like, I know you guys can't see it because I've had this eyebrow filled in, but I have a scar from here to here in this eyebrow. I have a massive scar here, and then it goes all right here, and it goes all in my head. All this part of my head is scarred up. So if you guys have scars and stuff like that, just know that that's why. It's like indication energy. I wasn't sure why I felt a lot on my chest at this time in my heart chakra and unbearable pain. It's because, like, it's almost like you were holding and transmuting that for all the, I have to say, like the divine witch energy. And then other beings were trying to use you. They saw that you could do that for all us. Then they were trying to put their stuff on you too. And that's why we told them no. So when you heard me saying that, she does not consent, she did not consent, like they got to go try to filter somewhere else, but they can't use you. I know it's from being burned in my past life. Yeah. Amanda, can I ask you a question? Yeah, sure. I have birthmark in my back of my neck and matching smaller in front, and I was pierced by an arrow or a gun. Yeah, all scars are indications of past life stuff. I have an uncle that he had the red birthmark right over his third eye, and it was just like a red patch right over his third eye. And he's been through a lot, and you know, the not good vibrations have been trying to take him out. He's one of the good ones, but he has to realize the vampires that are around him, right? But you know, I don't focus on any of that. I just speak, like, just spoke of it right now because it came up. Yeah, birthmarks usually are indications of that. Yeah. Yes. Pregúntame, amigo. Or maybe it's filtering it because I haven't seen it. Deep gratitude for this healing. Yeah, that was huge. I feel so much calmer now. And we do that subconsciously. If you were from that time, we're always looking out. Like when I play with magic outside, I'm always watching, like, because who's watching energy? But you have to realize that now they can't watch us. Little red and blue birthmark on my face. No sé si no salió, amigo, porque no lo miro. O me lo puedes mandar también por mensaje también. Can you help with channeling ancestors from witch rooms? Yeah, definitely can. We definitely can channel them. Chicharras. They're like right here. Okay, now I'm disconnecting in. There we go. I got the yes. Disconnecting from your energy. Closing all portals between us. dissolving all cords that are not for our highest and best of intentions, giving you back all that's yours, and taking back all that's mine. Decidiste dejar la música porque creo que mi camino es distinto para cumplir mi objeto. Ay, no, amigo. Yo te puedo decir que tu música es todo. Te va a traer mucho. No piensas que todavía puedes hablar, porque eres clase de persona que puedes hablar con la gente para decirles cosas, para abrirles los ojos también, pero no dejas la música, porque la música sí te puede dar lo que necesitas, lo que tú siempre has soñado. Es un sueño que es tuyo, debe de ser tuyo, pero si hay gente que te quiere distraer o pensar que no va a hacer nada, esa gente nomás te está diciendo eso para que no lo hagas. Y a veces te voy a decir, amigo, y tengo que decir la persona que estás con, si ellos no te quieren soportar o dar o entender lo que le estás diciendo, a veces uno tiene que separarse, porque ellos pueden quedarse en el camino contigo que deben de estar, o pueden decir, no, yo no pienso que eso es bueno para mí, y no querer eso. Pero si hay gente que no te está haciendo support en lo que estás haciendo, mira a esa gente, la gente que te está diciendo que no, ¿ok? Yes, I do privates. If you want to book or do a private one-on-one, just hit up my email. I have a pinned video how to book those. But if you send me an email with questions, I'll just tell you to book a personal, because I have had that, and I do have to do that, my team says, because I was trying to help everyone with questions like that through messages, and they tell me I have to set up a session. I'm gonna head out, but much love to everyone. Oh, much love to you. Make sure you call your energy back and say, no one has permission to use my energy, spiritual gifts. Just do that. Yes, Carmen, yes. Okay, Kim, you are next, my love. Let me know what you would like: healing, activation, DNA upgrade, or whatever your team says. I'm like, man, I still feel my heart from that last one. Thank you for the follow. Is your email in a post on your page? Yes, I have a pinned video with my email. That's how you book a one-on-one. Or you could just send in your payment through Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, because they're 111.11, my sessions, for an hour session. You could send in your payment and put your email there. That's a much faster way to do it, because emails, I set a time to go look at them. So if you email me, that takes a little more time, versus if it pops up on my screen with Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. I have to have those on because of the lives, or if anyone sends me like for a personal. Healing, please. I'm hoping to heal whatever is going on with my knees. They are still stiff and painful. Yeah, that was going on in the collective too, to be released. So let's see. Let's check out your needs, Kim. Yeah, I always say betrayal with knees. Let's see. Let me see, make sure I don't see any hooks, cords, anchors. Okay, so this is, what I was checking was this handed down energy. It is ancestral, the knee energy. So, like, let's say maybe your mom had knee surgery, your grandma kind of energy, that energy, that's what they're having you look at. Wait a minute, this is a little bigger. This just got bigger. Hold on. So, like, oh, so I have to say this first. We call judgment. Dang, they didn't want me to say that. We call judgment and justice on all corporations that have been sending out the frequency of hurting knees and keeping energies wounded in the knees to gain a knee surgery or procedures. We call judgment on those corporations and energies. Is there something there? Oh my God, I never seen. Okay, so kind of like the energy, I don't know if you guys know about the whales. That's what the analogy they're telling me to use. Like with the whales, how they suck out their liquid gold and use it energy. They're saying they do that to people in surgery. But is it like cell rejuvenation energy? Like cloning energy? So they use, okay, let me get this straight. I'm just going to talk out loud to them. So when they use, like in a surgery, like I'm gonna use myself as, I'll use my mom as an example because mom did have knee surgery. So when my mom was in surgery, they opened it up, took her plasma cell rejuvenation golden energy, they stole that, and then they placed the plate so it's not regrown or reaccessed. They do something similar to the whale, they said, so that it's redirected. Yes. Well, damn. Yeah, like bone marrow. Yes. Oh, wow. Because then they show me like the little plate. You know how when they're in the labs, right? They show me the little dish, right? And that's crazy. I'm in shock again. Okay, so in your situation, love, what we're going to remove, they do that to those people that receive hardware. Yeah, my mom, that's what I say. That's why when they show me on my mom, they put it's like a block, like something that can't come back through to be regrown, regenerated energy. And my mom always had hurt knees, and she was overweight. So, but still, now I know the entity that was making her eat made her gain weight, and then made her she had what is it called? The stomach ulcer. What's those called? I don't know what they're called. I do know. Hernia. So all those things played a part why she couldn't exercise. She couldn't get those things off for that reason, right? So it all makes sense now. Okay. So what they're telling me to do, I've never had surgery. I just started 3 years ago. All of a sudden, yeah, because you're in it's like a signal that they send to the knees. That's the way they showed me. Very similar to the way they use the Wi-Fi box to siphon energy. They use they're saying satellite to specifically to divine knees. And I have to say divine knees because that is what I'm seeing. I accept this healing for my highest and best. Okay, yes. If you've had knee issues, I've had mine hurting as well. It almost felt like I had something in my right knee the other day when I was stretching, and I was like, what the fuck is that little ball? So this makes so much sense. For those that get a repair, it doesn't happen because the bone was stronger. The bone was stronger. Okay. I get you. That makes sense. So that makes sense too why certain ones they don't and certain ones they do. Hold on, they're showing me my son's friend real quick. My son's friend, he had a go-kart accident and his knee and his leg going down to his foot are reconstructed. He brought me coding too. Oh, you are so good. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Damn, everything is so good. Divinely aligned because he was here the other day. Okay. And I hadn't seen him in a whole minute. It was almost like they pushed him out of our reality. Makes sense. Why? Okay. I'm still in mind-blowing energy. Just focus on your knees, love. That's all you need to do. We're healing this for your family lineage. And it stops with you energy. So just know that. I'm also going to place, I've done these in session with people that have had knee injuries or pain. I'm going to place what looks like golden little like knee protectors when you fall. I don't know what they're called. Those when you go skating. I'm going to put some of those on your knees. They look like golden energy that's going to be 14 days. They're going to be over your knees, they said. Okay, so just only what's for your highest and best. Yeah, knee pads. Now I want to go skating all of a sudden. What the fuck? Okay. It's all connected. Because when you're skating, it's freedom. Ah. Okay. Makes fucking sense. All right. Here we go. Sia sakashama ya korea sia shaleku mota ya sia shiatika ya kayo kyaka. Ira mora ishiataka isyo oshia kaya kyakua. I feel it go up to her lower back. Why? Diakashia botika paria sia shia tumia ki karashotia. Ah, okea kayo shiti karashia baya kuna ira aule ekoa. Ia timoti shia arisia shoba inia kyakure. I'm asking that all knee, what they call, we're covering other energies' knees, be removed energetically for the divine collective. And no one can regenerate our liquid gold. Sibokori shitomoto shisia rabole shakapaya. Boribore shitomote rasiatua. Latipote shiakapanea. Iatumote. Umotipori shiakapaya shavue. Lanea ori arumore. Alokupoche. Sipakachiatia siaboshane. Aluma iakaru ashibotea sianeakwa. Yalu hashaya kapayesha. Ooh, I'm feeling a lot of shifting in the right. Upayeka shibotesha. Ibalea kapaya kupalesha tumorishu. Alela makua. Alela makua. Jubanashia. Jubanashia kupatisha. Kupachenya siasheba kaya. Ooh, iate. Ushu, ya alu. Abalea. Oyo. Wow. I'm looking at the work they're doing to your knees, your little golden pads. They look good. You may feel like a little warm sensation over your knees right now. I feel like that helped with some of the leg tingling in the collective as well. That makes sense. Y'all know how I kept telling y'all, I keep feeling this leg leg tingles in the collective energy. I don't know why. Y'all remember like not so long ago I told y'all that? That is related to that because I felt it all on my knees, all on my legs, and then it went up the lower part of my spine as well. My right knee just got numb. My right knee has been acting up too, Carmen. And I was like, I released the betrayals. I was like all crazy in that energy. I released the betrayals. Because sometimes that's a good energy for me to release in. So I'm like, what's in the knees? But we had to call judgment on those energies, they said. I felt warm in my knees, tingling, but in a good way. Mine too. My right knee is better, and my lower back, yeah, I felt it go all the way up to the lower back with me too. Wow, thank you. Ooh. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now, are we closing? Yeah. Drink some water. Still in there, Kim. Good miracle. My right knee has been the worst one. Yeah, mine too. I kept feeling that right knee, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, confirmation for it. I'm still here. I'm just gonna chill a sec because they said we're not done yet. So I guess since it's collectively as well, it takes a minute on the knees. My right knee broke in 2020, and it catapulted to move to my move to Florida. That makes so much sense. There was so many times when I almost fell, Carmen, in this life. I almost fell, or I fell, or it was like people couldn't believe it that something didn't break energy. That's how much I felt like in those fucked up energies. So the fact that I never had to have that, and I would always clear them, and I was like, no. And I would say that I'm never gonna have knee surgery because I helped my mom after her knee surgery, and it was awful. Like, that was when I had to like bathe her and all that stuff. So it was a lot. It was pretty hard for me in that time. So it was a lot that went with that. Okay, now we're releasing, closing all portals between us, dissolving all cords that are not for our highest and best of intentions, giving you back what's yours, taking back what's mine. I still can't figure out how I feel, how I fell. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. In this life, I've only broken my nose, but I now energetically I know why as well. Say my right hand has been stretching it, no surgery. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. My nose was broken too. Yeah, because we have the sense of smell that they tried to throw off. Like we can literally, like if Carmen allowed me, I could smell what she ate or what she's eating if she's cooking right now. We all have those gifts, right? But those things we're trying to like throw off, like your nose, your ears, all those things. But what's destined for you will always be, and what's not will not, right? I broke both legs 1 year apart. Wow. Yeah, so that was purposely to try to get that out of you. They want what was like liquid gold. Shit, fuck. Okay, now we're cutting. Yeah, we did. Okay. Closing all portals, cutting all cords between us that are not for highest and best of intentions. Yeah, I'm just making sure. Okay, Kim, giving you back what's yours, taking back what's mine, reaffirming because I did it again. Okay, Gabriella, you are next. Gabriella, Carmen, and Adam. Birdie's extra happy. I didn't know it was that connection. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yes, whatever my team says, Gabriella. Whispers of wisdom, the birds are saying. Yeah, your higher self is talking about the clairaudience that they bring and that you bring. So they're showing me ears now, like clairaudient energy. So I don't know if you had like a lot of ear trauma or like earaches when you were a kid, or if when you were a kid they did those tunnel things where they did tests on your ears because you were supposedly having so much ear infection, ear energy. So they're wanting me to do an upgrade activation on your clairaudience. Yes, I've been blocked somehow. Yeah, you're part of the collective kind of very similar to me, my eyes, where they experimented on your ears. Yes, I've had a lot of infections. Yeah. So that's why. The same way the birds communicate, you communicate. The same way your clairaudience, very strong. It's very similar to they experimented on yours with that. So you're part of the collective of what I call like the Stranger Things, but they were trying to steal or see how your clairaudient works energy. Why do you think they do the test on the babies, you guys, when they're born? Do y'all think that's just a coincidence? No. They want to know who has the sight, who has the clairaudience. All these things are for a reason. It's all on purpose, with a purpose to stop what's destined. Should I go last? What does the team suggest? Yes, you're definitely going last, Carmen. I know I said you before, Adam, but I know you're going last. Wow, that makes so much sense. Yes, I was told I have perfect hearing. Yeah, you definitely do. So we're going to repair. We're literally going to do actual repair in your physical eardrums. We're going to ask for judgment and justice, and we're going to reclaim all your clairaudient abilities, because you see how the birdies just speak with you? You're so connected to the bird energy, like so next level, but you're the whispers, like whispers of the meadow, whispers of the bird energy. So for anyone who has had those disruptions with the ears, you can receive their saying and reclaim your clairaudience at the end. Just say, I reclaim my clairaudience. What's mine be returned to me. There's always birds at my house. Yeah, they love you. And now the babies get more tests than yeast age. Yeah. I have such a pain on my left ear. Just been so doctors and cleared. Yeah, they're gonna tell you, oh, it's nothing, because they want to leave their shit in there. Okay, let's cleanse. Here we go. I'm going to be in your physical ears first. I'm feeling like burn. Ia tumi akia kuacha. Ia choma ia rasidorosia. Swirl it. Itia, urusia. Ia moria urikura moreta rikurisia. Roria rabashinia sia shokopolotosia. They experimented on mine too. How come I don't remember? Ikari shabiaka yotimotoshia te kashia potisia ta shubiakata ya sia bosha. Sia tomore shoto. Simorotia shmoleka toshia porotoshia te kapaya. Sira karia moshia to sibote katomotoshia lia kama ikani. Yoro ira kaya shia turu. Chilea are makaya shoti. Ja mukonea ya ambali atia tumondo katia tia utia kapo ya shita kaya shotia yo lo la le ale le lo shano emosia kapachenyo soresha suyo komoni atia shupia ayasia shupia kayo Anema easia subonea shatua. Diara baleka pawa sumotia tukone. Yaria shorosia. Iapaya konia shapaya korea. Irobaya sipotea sia tomote kataya. Aleyo supotoro shabore. Irayesia shaboleakaya supoto. Dono moyokua. Donyo moyo konatio siata shobayatsia shaya. Oya kapalesia topotia. No one has permission to access my clear channels of clairaudience. All consents have been revoked. Diata supotisha kapolesia. Tomoresia taposia tokaya koayasa. Restore. There we go. We might do like a mic check on your ears later. Like, try not to listen to music too loud today, love, because I do feel like your ears are going to be upgrading, so they may feel a little more sensitive. So like when you get in your car, I don't know if you have your music all the way up, like turn it down before you like turn it on energy, because I feel like things are going to be more, the frequency has definitely shifted, so it's going to be very, like things may seem louder. Like even my son, I've been telling him like turn your TV down, because like mine have been upgrading as well, so you may hear that and you may like volume things a little lower now after that. So you expect to hear more from your team communication, but if I were you, I would tap more in with the birds, because they talk so much about you that they need you to talk to them, tap in with them, have a full-blown conversation with them. They've been talking this whole time during your transmission. Wow, do I feel the frequency starting? Yeah, you'll definitely feel it. You'll definitely feel it. Yeah. They're like, tell her to talk to us. Okay, now I'm disconnecting. Closing all portals between us, cutting all cords that are not for our, dissolving all cords that are not for our highest and best of intention. Giving you back what's yours, taking back what's mine. Yeah, if you definitely accept the codes in that, everyone just know that you're being upgraded, your clairaudient abilities. So if you need them to turn it down, just tell them to turn it down, energy, if it's too loud. Because I know I had a session with somebody one day, they were like, turn this down. And I'm like, just tell them to. They were like, what? Okay. Adam, you are next, and then Carmen. I had to lower my AirPods. Yay. Yes. Yeah. Me, I can't do 2 in 1. When I have an ear, I have to say ear contract, like an ear thing in. I only can have 1 in, because something happens to my ears whenever I put them both in. It doesn't feel comfortable for me, and then it almost feels like it takes me down a frequency for me. I do in session put 1 on, but like 1. I never have both. My son struggles to tune the voices out. You can also assist in telling them, so tap into his channel, because you're his mom, you can do that, and then turn it down for him, energy. I had lots of ear ringing and pressure. Yes, it's all good. Okay, Adam, what would you like? A healing, activation, DNA upgrade, whatever your team says. Adam in the building, or did he step out? Oh, there he is. DNA or team? Let's see, Adam. They're literally showing me anime with you. Hold on. They're saying Goku's powering up. Ooh, I like that message. See. Oh yeah, so you are definitely... I feel like so much has been thrown at you here recently, so that you will step into your power energy. So that's why they told me you're seeing things differently. Instead of being like more in victim, like why is this happening to me, you're like more in the learning stages of what is this, instead of thinking negative. So they're validating that for you, but they are saying you've been through intense, and I did see crying energy, intense release energy. There's something with regret with you, big time. I literally have to hear what I'm saying. I fucked up. I know I did. I shouldn't have done that. I could do better. I'm sorry, I keep hearing. I'll never hurt you again, energy. Okay, so let's work on releasing all guilt, all shame, woulda, coulda, shoulda energy, to allow you to step into your power, because you didn't fuck up. You're not a fuck up. I do hear that in your subconscious mind that I'm a fuck up. So I don't know if you ever had a parent saying that to you or made you feel less than, but know that you are not that, right? And every decision you make is okay, because I'm getting separation energy with you. Are you in separation with a feminine, or with like someone that you may want to be with one day? Because I'm getting the energy of, how can I get back to that person energy? Let me know if that resonates, or if you feel that, because it feels like you're trying to come back to someone, or you want someone back energy. Hi, Vin. My readings, they're 4444, and you could do healing, activation, DNA upgrade, or whatever your team says. That's how those work. Twin, possibly it's not the eggs. Okay. This is yours. Let me see if it's being projected then, if you're not on waiting energy. Is he holding this for someone? Mother. So there's a mother womb that we're going to work on releasing as well. We're going to release all projections. We're going to transmute all projection energy to you, be released. Yeah, and there is an ex that's in regret over you energy. Like, this has been for a while, ex energy. Like, I'm getting years energy with this. So whoever thinks they fucked up with you, they're projecting that energy towards you as well. And then you have a mother womb we're going to work on releasing. So feeling unlovable makes you feel like you deserve whatever comes your way. So, like, I have to take this because it's what I got. No. So we have to know that you're worthy of the love that you give, and allow yourself to release that mother wound of, I have to accept this. I don't know, I keep getting the energy with you, like almost you treat every relationship like, well, this is another experience. Would you say that you feel that way? Instead of being like, oh, I want to be in this, I'm excited about this, I accept, offer my higher self, I've been working on self a lot. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to clear all this out. All you need to do is just make sure you forgive anytime you felt unloved by feminine energies. I am getting mom and other elder energies. So let's work on releasing that, okay? Just breathe. I forgive you for not loving me. I forgive myself for accepting less, is something else you need to say, they're saying. Here we go. Breathe. Our major heart. Utia, urashua. Iya, ulama unya. Ye a uchinek aruba iya kakusha. Siatula atenya siashuba iya lawa. Yalusha hapaya kapanyo. Di aru akaya shira arabasia. Niña uakayo era shera. Usho, Iakalia, Maya, Wale, Uchea. Very strong connection to Hidarians. They're all here for you. Kapalu, Chenya, Kaya, Uria, Mana, Chawa, Iakure alu Shaya, Kura Shemonu, Nia, Yaya, Kwayo, Borea, Kashinya, Iabali, Tumore Shakapaya, Uyokoro Shenya. Ialamu yokoche ya kapaya. Ua. Ua. Motia ale apua kawa. Eto motasito borishenye. Ala huya hiabeshia toaye. Kolomoyo. Yaroshitia hapaleti motokore shatua. Bringing a lot of self-love into your heart. Iate motenya siate boro tarasia siatua. Yera aliabu ale shotokonenia. Uri hasapota shuteya. Uyuru arishi halerure. Lera waya sushuyu. Zera lebuye lala. Alobeu ayehue. Ti alelula lele. Uayaru heue. Holding space a little longer. Lots going into your heart space. Know that you are awesome. Know that you are a divine masculine. And know that everything is always working out for you. And you are definitely releasing the nice guys finish last for your collective. Yay! Thank you, Adam. Oh, I literally was asking my team. I was like, I need more divine masculines to come in so that the nice guys finish last program can be released. Thank you, Adam, so much. Nice guys don't finish last. Nice guys get what they deserve in the end. Yes. Oh. Thank you. Okay, closing all portals between us, dissolving all cords for our highest and best of intentions, giving you back what's yours, taking back what's mine. Yes, thank you, Adam. Oh, so many divine masculines, thank you for that one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Carmen, you are next. Oh my God. Oh. What do we have for Carmen? I'm hearing, oh, I want to dance with somebody. Check PP, I believe that Vincent. Oh, Vincent? Okay. Okay. Oops. Release rushed energy. It's not mine. I continue to release that. I don't have one. Did he? Was he sending one? I didn't see. I thought he was just asking me about the what are they called? The list. I heard that too. Amanda felt like a dream. Yes. Okay. I thought he was. He asked about the. Okay. 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 So let's see. Let's tap in with Carmen. I was gonna say all the ancient dragons gonna come in. Vince doing one. Let's see. Carmen. And I always hear that with you. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? It's like the Amanda show with me. Let's see. Remembrance. Okay. Ooh, that was a big burp. Definitely confirmation. They're saying remembrance of who you are codes. And I feel like you're giving me mine and I'm giving you yours. How weird. They're showing me like you holding a big white, it looks like it's a white lit up ball. And I'm holding one as well. And then they're gonna light them up. They're gonna change color. And then my ball's gonna become your ball and your ball's gonna become my ball. That's literally what I saw happen. I had to fast forward. Big burps here as well. Ugh. So, but like, is this remembrance of stuff we didn't need to know until now, energy? Can I know more? Divine secrets unmasked, leaked to y'all. Well, can I know more? Y'all will both know more in meditation, they're saying. Okay, I'll meditate. No, are y'all serious? Ah! They're telling us to do a 3-hour one, Carmen. I know. I get mad too. But whatever your meditation is. Can I just take my book for 3 hours? No, I was kidding. I'm just kidding. No, they want me to do a real one. Like, no, I received that answer. Okay, Carmen, let's just do it. I'm gonna see our little magical globes light up in exchange. Yours will become mine, mine will become yours. So beautiful. Okay, just breathe. They're saying, Paul, you want a cracker? I don't know what that's about. They made me say it. Here we go. Ayakalema itone akai kua albashitera bosinya siatika lopahanyo. Dora tapale kapayo iata pora shenya. Sita ya shobira aremea kwa ya shobiatia swa. Di coromoleta poteca bolesia. Your higher self said, throw Amanda's at her head. Via corosho patecala tomotia tia tia washito corisia. Mita carobosheto corero ore ale pacoa. E a paio cori atiama une chukaya. Doya ilime o aticoroshito posso. Sayaro hayo kapaenia. Iaro shoporosote asia hapaye. Nea uatea abura hashaya. Siato boshenya tia shori siata yahua. Yalo lele haluma. Ina arukapa. Ye maya una hashe aru. Ya. Ura hashe yakayoa. Surishe hapanya kuyatianua. Lora subayua hashea. Chene toporia hasheya. Oro chobole shabianea. Jora kia. See yourself now. Chakayo shapane asua. Alea hapale shonyeya. Uaha. Uahalio sholia sobote. Iobashia soborisia tua. Alumesia telea ua. Jore soborisia hapayo. Emasia. Emerge yourself. Mashone karabiasia shua. Etapashia kapanu chopore. Beatiama sonesia kapanyua. Abule, tiache, oku. Wow, that hit me like Majorly on my third eye. I think that's why your higher self was being funny, saying throw it at my head. Wow. I definitely saw a lot of divine beings stand before me. Ah. We need to release, collect, or together, Carmen, the fear of ourselves. They're telling us to say that I release fear of seeing myself fully and allowing myself to fully be in my power. While that's shifting out, we'll just drink some water. Those birds confirming everything we receive. Yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do. Since our session, I've been seeing a pastel colors Trinity sign in my third eye. Oh, so beautiful. I love it. I love it. So beautiful. Okay, now we're releasing. we're in the sisters fighting energy. Like, yeah, I told you. Yeah, I know. I told you too. Okay. Fully disconnecting, closing all portals between us. Making sure all cords are dissolved that are not for our highest and best of intention. Giving you back what's yours, taking back what's mine. And they're hearing, I told you so. Oh, shit. Okay. That's everyone on my list. Let's see. We're doing the mods. We do the mods or we do the collective. They're telling me to do the mods so we could see if we can get a DNA upgrade if we can reach the 200K. I told you, but what was mine? What is that saying? Hold on. I know you are, but what am I? I'm hearing that, but that's like a little saying. We're literally saying all these weird little kid cut up things to each other, so there's something there. There you go. I heard that too. It's crazy. Like all us little kids fighting, but like we're all being little kids right now. Okay. Who was? Yeah, but play energy. Yeah. We're like play fighting as little kid energy. And Pee Wee Herman voice. Yeah, even Pee Wee Herman, they try to make us think Pee Wee Herman was bad. It was not. Fun, joy, happiness codes, our little us. Yes. Everything that we love, they try to make it like it wasn't good. Even Michael Jackson, I'm gonna say that because I know for sure that was another one. He was not what they said he was. He was uplifting the vibration of the earth massively, and they did not like it. It's definitely playful, right? You hear that loud ass truck? Yes, he was good. Yeah, he was. Okay, let's see. What's for the mods? They're saying a wing upgrade for the mods, but this is ranking. Hold on. Let me. It's like, you know, like it's like panic pageant energy. Like you have up levels, but it's like wings. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're going up in rank. They're saying, okay. I'm like, let me see who's right below. Okay, I'm being nosy. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, let me see. We're moving up a rank, and this is a wing upgrade. The best way I could describe it for the mods. So even the mods that are not here, they're saying are still gonna receive this upgrade, just so that y'all know the true divine ones. Okay, here we go. Breathe. Iatamo ile kono ira ara ira omo iatoa Yasia oa yasha. Soloko nyumoya. Ya oaya soria oria shakalia. Siara shola ya oya siateroa. Horia moyo. Lalo apole lea koya la. Lea kola ya mi siatia lomo. Haya siatialo. Hiasipoto shiniana yankora sorotia. Soroshia palo kayo koyale. It's like brownie points, like trophy energy. It's so good. Wow. Definitely up level, next level, they said. Next phase. Oh, whatever that means. This is what I got. We got promoted. Yes, yes. That's why I say brownie points upgrade. Yeah. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful divine angels. Love this talking is what's reminds good around me as well since my kids came to play. Yes. Okay. Just making sure I disconnected from everyone. Giving everyone back what's theirs, taking back what's mine. Just reaffirming since we all tapped in, mods. Okay, let's see. What do y'all want for the group activation? We got a group DNA upgrade. And I knew it. We were just there too. So the angelics are saying they want me to do a DNA upgrade for all angels. Wow, this is very cool. They want me to, again, I know I said it earlier, but they want me to remind all angels you can reset your nervous system just every day, whenever you feel called. If you ever get in that feeling of, reset nervous system codes, come in. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. This is a DNA upgrade for all the angelics from the angelics. Woo! Breathe, you guys. I'm skin hot in here. Take off all your clothes. Yatialo ikono oria shiatawa. Sira amoyo era easoria siatera kalamayasio. Sibilia aloshoya aloro ariasia suporosha. Ilayo korea siatoshia tiatamania. Ira ori siataria sashiato korea. Lelea konamaya sotia shiatera. Yera alolea. Ilia oli kalumatia sorosho. Mission completion. Akalomotoya. Le parea karomashia tarosia. Kolomoyo toloshotia kapaya kwa. Yeah, and we sent that out to the angelic collective. So everyone that resonates with being an earth angel received that DNA upgrade, they said, as long as they plant their feet on the ground. Wow, thank you. Can feel it strong, yes. Listen, with a funny, why not? Yes, thank you, all angels. Wow. Let's see. Oh, they said ring the bell. So much faster with the bell. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see what they got with our funny today. It says, ooh, you're not gonna believe this. It says, gossip dies when it hits wise ears. Ain't that the fucking truth? Here's how to get wise. Refuse to hear stories that aren't yours to hear. Refrain from telling stories that aren't yours to tell. If someone comes at you with a, oh my God, did you hear about? Stop them right there and ask if it's gossip, rumor, dirt, or other junk shit, this tends to kill everyone's shit talking boner. Oh shit, that's so good. Thank you for that message. Oh, wow. Psh, emoji. I say that. I say awan. Yes, awan. I say that all people, that when someone really comes at you with gossip, like, really, do you, like, especially after you know this person, I'm just saying, like, it really does stop there. My ears only understand birds. Right, girl? When I tell you, they tell you all the scoop, but the good scoop, they're the best. Tell them, nope, none of my business. Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. It's none of my business what anybody's going through. That's their business. This world would be the best place ever, I say, if people would stop being jealous of other people, if people would stop talking about other people, and if people would just mind their own fucking business. This world would be perfect. And just put all that energy into self and not into talking about others. It would be so good. All right, everyone, making sure that I fully disconnected from everyone, giving everyone their energy back, cleansed, purified, put back into divine working order, calling all mind back, cleansed, purified, put back into divine working order. Awan, yes. It's gonna take getting used to, but yeah, Birdie's like, yeah, Awan. I love you, I love you, I love you all. Drink water. This one came out too. I just moved the thingy and it's right here. It came out with it. Drink water and mind your own fucking business. Didn't I just say? What did I just say? You can't make that shit up. It was right here in between the pole and the dinger. And it says, enough said in the back. Enough said. Drink water and mind your own fucking business. That's to the haters. No, I'll do. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Besitos a todos. Los quiero un chingo. I'll see y'all when I see y'all, everyone. Have the bestest day ever. Mwah. 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 I love y'all. I love y'all. I fucking love you. I fucking love you. I love y'all. Bye. Bye. I love you.